that everything works properly, I'm willing to send it out to folks. But if it don't work properly, I'll keep my head down on the ground. When we go live, I'll do that where you can just kind of take. Yeah, I see that you got the Sugar Hill on that part. Oh, that traffic was bad. Them coming up on that side. Coming up south, I went back roads all the way to 85. So that's how close we were. No, I wasn't. And I didn't zoom in or zoom out. I just kept it as is. I was trying to get a realistic view of the enough that the wife was happy. I would have liked to have been straight ahead to see some things, but it's all right. Okay, so you knew him? He knew you? Oh, nice. George. What's his name? Yeah, 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 yeah. stuck in that traffic. I need a burger. You want a burger? Yeah. That malt liquor was sitting on me, man. I'm like, Matthew will be driving us home tonight. We're not going anywhere. Do what? Yeah. The one with wearing the gray shirt? Yeah. I'm not listening to him more. My dad said ain't no rain in sight. Athens. Yeah, they are. They're good group of people. I didn't like how they playing this game today, but well, they saved me in all honesty probably about $150, $175. If they went down to Tampa, that's what I was going to have to pay. So I'm glad they're not going to Tampa. It was reversed. When they played Tampa earlier in the season, and it was reversed. You were at Atlanta Phoenix game that happened up here. Oh, dude, it nailed me on a couple swings. I'm like, I need some food. Damn, Mom. These are $1.87. Ching. Where'd you get it at? It was an English. Oh, God bless. It was an English show that had that huge walk-in. My wife walks in and I'm drinking a 40 on a is this 40? No, it's 23, not 40. I was this close to buying two of my I hadn't had but water piss, man. At least I got some flavor. All right. Now even went over to the main beer section, make your own six pack. Yeah. Thought about it. No, not with when you can get this or what we're drinking. No, this ain't a fan. Yeah. No. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WDFL Saturday Night Football. Hope everybody's doing well in the United States and outside those local areas that are tuning in to us tonight. It's roughly about 8 o'clock. We are looking for the Zebras, so we're not tuning in just yet. Hope everybody's doing well. This is Score Sports. I'm Bo McMichael. Shortly I'll be joined by my co-host, Adam Collins. We have Matthew Lee on camera tonight, brought to you all the sights and sounds of one Atlanta Venom versus the Georgia Crush. This is the WDFL versus the GDFL, World Developmental Football League versus the Gridiron Developmental Football League. Should be a great game tonight. Glad everybody could join us. Oh, and I looked over to the right and I did see a zebra. He was blending in to the goalpost. Shame on me. Glad to have everybody with us. This is the second week of Atlanta Venom football. They are in their uniforms. They're wearing a nice teal for their home games. We were supposed to be at a different location, but that changed. Kickoff's at 8 o'clock, which is in 1 minute. It'll have to give us a couple seconds before we get that going. Glad to have you with us. Going to give you some information about the Georgia Crush. Sit back and enjoy. Glad to have you with us. Have a great night. And thank you for tuning in to Score Sports WDFL Saturday Night Football.
Windsor Academy. My professional football team in Middle Georgia has just started its 9th season. The Georgia Crush is based in Macon and made up of guys ages 18 to 45 years old. They play in the Gridiron Developmental Football League against teams from all over the Southeast. This year they're off to a hot start, 2-0 so far. But according to their head coach, winning isn't the ultimate goal with this team. Instead, it is player development.
We have gotten a couple guys signed to 4-year colleges to go play ball. So pretty much we're trying to do our part in the community to try to help get these guys off the streets, give them another avenue to continue their career and play football and, just enjoy the game they love.
The Crush is away this weekend. They'll be at Marvel City in Birmingham. Their next home game is June 25th against the Alabama Predators. That's at 7:30 at Windsor Academy.
Hey, we're back from a nice little recap of the Georgia Crush. Georgia Crush is located out of Macon, Georgia. They've been in the Gridiron Developmental Football League for quite a while. We have had the opportunity for the past 2 years to film and now actually have seen the two leagues join forces and play a game, which is very exciting to have that opportunity. As you can see a little bit about the Atlanta Venom, them getting themselves started. If you feel the need to tweet us at ScoreSports58, feel free to. We are going to attempt instant replay, so if a play looked great, we're going to try to slow it down and show it to you after the fact. We'll see how well that goes. Glad to have you with us again. Very enjoyable. We're going to bring in Coach Collins, give us a recap of both teams here in just a minute. Going to give you some highlights. There wasn't many last week against the Atlanta Thrashers, or the Georgia Thrashers. Yeah, retract that. The Georgia Thrashers. But it was a defensive highlights. I want to pop in there and let you be able to watch a little bit of defensive highlights here before we get started.
So the split backs are like 8 yards deep.
Second down and about 8.
The Venom creeping all over the place. It's hard to tell where it's coming from. Oh, my word. Just destroyed. Is that number 45 right there?
Looked like it. Destroyed the quarterback, number 8.
That's number 45, DeAndre Sherrod. I remember him from last year. My goodness. Burnett in the gun with back offset to his left side. Single receiver on the left. There's a snap. Burnett drops. Looks to his left. Rolls left. He's moving. He's looking.
Nothing's there.
There's nothing there. And he gets out of bounds. Kind of right gun. Burnett's got it back off to his left side. He drops back. He looks left.
Ooh,
he's
pressure.
Rolling. Oh,
ball's down. Pick it up.
Ground.
Pick it up.
And it's picked up, but he's going to be brought down quickly. And that's 0-0. I'm pretty sure that's David Stewart right there. And here's the doubles look for the Thrashers. Burnett in the gun. It's a bad snap over Burnett.
Pick it up.
It's a race to the ball. It's still bouncing around. And it's scooped up.
Touchdown, Venom.
And the defense gets us on the board.
Touchdown, Venom. Give them 6.
I'm trying to get a number right there, but I cannot see that far.
Let's see. We're going to give it to number 11 or 21. We'll see if he is able to give us a number. Number 11, Shabazz, for the Venom.
They put that bunch set, that bunch trips to the left side this time, to the boundary.
Only rushing 3 at this time.
There's a snap, and they pitch it out into the boundary. Ace backfield. I'm thinking we're going to chunk it up to the left-hand side. There's a snap. Quick throw out to the left. And he's met immediately. Nice play. That's number 4. Here's that funky formation.
They are definitely playing prevent.
There's a snap. Throw.
Interception.
Picked.
45-yard line.
That pick is by number 6, I believe. I'm looking for shenanigans here. No, it's a deep kick right down the poop chute.
Already down to about the 10-yard line.
Fielded
Here
right
comes
there.
The
He's
Venom.
coming around the right.
They met him.
And nice coverage. Nice kickoff coverage. Led by number 33 for the Venom. That's Mark Granville.
Looks like they're going to start it on the 20-yard line. We'll call it the Cole Medina.
There's a snap. Burnett drops, looks to his right, throws it up for number 81. Nice defensive play. That's number 9 for the Venom.
They're like 9 and 6. We're trying to do the little tip.
That's Antonio Bearden.
Would have been nice if he could have tipped and threw it back to him.
Well, there's a snap. Give again. Around the right side, but met quickly. All right, whistle blew. Whistle blew.
Don't give him 15.
Now, he was met quickly.
He did.
Diamond formation to the right-hand side. Burnett under center. There's a snap. Burnett tries to drop, and he slings it out to the left side, and it's broken up. That's going to be broken up by number 11. That's going to be Malcolm Moultrie.
Yep, Shabazz.
That's Shabazz.
He's playing that nice little center field position.
Get your headphones on when you get
for the Venom.
All right, here we go. Doubles. Gun for the Venom.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, going to go get started with the coin toss here. The Georgia Crush versus the Atlanta Venom. My co-host Collins, Adam, is being terrorized by a bumblebee right now. So he is on pause mode. So we'll wait till he gets set. But the coin toss is out there. Glad to have you with us. The weather has cleared up. If it's raining where you are, then sit back, get you some food, get you a nice beverage. Sit back and enjoy the Atlanta Venom versus the Georgia Crush. Coach Collins, have you worked through the bumblebees?
That's a hornet, bro.
That's a hornet, bro. Well, as long as you don't mess with the hornet, he's not going to mess with you. That's what they've told me about snakes. Is that the same rule?
I've stepped on a snake, and that's not true.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got that off the check box for the night. So we got everybody out here. Coach Collins, they have been waiting, and, they deferred. The Georgia Crush has deferred in the hopes that the Atlanta Venom will receive, and looks like they're going to be kicking from left to right on your TV screen. Talk to me a little bit about what you found out about the Georgia Crush.
Well, they're a spread team, and they're 4-2-5. The coach says they always go with a 40 front. And this day and age, that's kind of rare because most people are multiple front, being able to adapt to other people. But his adaptation is to adjust the number of linebackers. So he'll switch from a 4-2-5 to a 4-3. So more than likely he's a true 4-3 believer, but brings in that 4-2-5 in this day and age of the spread. I actually know the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit of past history, you being working for the School of Community Christian, and is the head football coach of the state champion Knights. Talk to me a little bit about how you know the offensive coordinator for the Georgia Crush.
Well, Coach Covington was actually the head coach at Sherwood in Albany. Great coach, great offensive coordinator. Always lots of stuff going on, lots of smoke and mirrors. You're looking at one guy, and then he goes the other way. So I expect to see lots and lots of zone, bubble screens, quick screens. He did mention his slot receiver. Hang on one second. Let me find my notes. He is, for the love of Pete.
I don't know if we have Pete out here, but if we can, we will definitely show him some love.
He's number 10, Zach Brown.
Is he part of the band?
Yes, it is the actual lead singer.
Oh, wow.
Zach
To
Brown
have
is
that
actually
person
here.
out here tonight. It's amazing.
Yeah, he came Highway 20.
Oh, that's a rough thing all the way from Alabama. There's some traffic buildup around the Six Flags environment. So, Coach Collins, we got the Atlanta Venom versus Georgia Crush. Atlanta Venom, what did they show you last week? We did show some defensive highlights here prior to the game getting started here shortly. Talk to me a little bit about your overall perspective of the Atlanta Venom's first week.
Last week, the offense sputtered. That's to put it politely. Turnovers were the name of the game. You can't give the ball up and expect to win. It just doesn't happen. Special teams were just not a factor, and they have to be. If you're going to win big-time football games, your special teams has got to kick in. Defense, I thought, played rather well. Poor defense can only take so many offensive miscues before they just kind of call it a day. I do think they had a rough start last week. We have much better weather this week. I mean, for the crying out loud, it rained just on the Venom sideline.
It did.
People think, I've told this story before, and people think I'm joking. It only rained on one sideline.
Well, my weatherman wanted to argue with us, and I had to actually bring up a picture for that. The weatherman was like, no, I saw a gigantic storm coming your way. And I was like, weatherman, it was not coming our way. It stopped on this side of the field. Well, it looks like the Georgia Crush said, hey, it's 8:12. We were supposed to kick off at 8 o'clock. Can we get this thing started? And the Venom is trying to figure out. Now, the Venom, they're in their, what would you call this color? Teal?
I would call it a teal.
A teal. We'll go with the teal. Mr. Matthew Lee, would you confirm that it's teal? All right. So they're going to be in their aqua color to the right. And the orange is from the Crush to your left on the screen here. Once again, we have Matthew Lee on the camera. And we have Coach Collins and myself, Bo McMichael, live bringing WDFL versus the GDFL. Georgia Crush versus Atlanta Venom. July 15th, 2017. All the way up here in Sugar Hill, Georgia.
Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill. It is raining sugar. At least it's not raining. We even had a tent for us.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Sugar Hill. All right, let's get started. We got the refs. The zebras are out in abundance. There are no lions, just a crush and a snake. So let's get this thing started.
I'm trying to get numbers deep. I'm having a tough time. The new jerseys, the numbers aren't very bright. There's the kick by the Force. It's a short kick. Bounces at about the 30. It's fumbled, scooped up. It looks like they're confused a little bit. And we're popped.
Hold on to the ball. A little history about number 62, the kicker for the Georgia Crush. He is also the left guard and the age of both of our announcers based on the knowledge that Coach Collins brought to us. So it looks like the Venom will start roughly right around the 25-yard line. Now, as you can see, they have not done a repaint for the football season line, so it is going to be a little rough to call the plays, or call the yard markers, but we'll do our best to be able to do that.
Do you paint AstroTurf?
Oh, yeah, you can definitely paint it. Yes. Hence the Georgia Dome / Mercedes-Benz. Yes, you can paint it, and then you pressure wash it to get the paint off.
That's super cool. I did not know that.
I'm bringing you knowledge every chance of the way. All right, looks like the ball's right outside the 20-yard line, right around the 19. First and 10 for the Venom. First series on their home game. They're 0-1 based on the loss to the Thrashers this past week. Was it 14-6 or 12-6?
12-6.
12-6. As you can see, they got their home jerseys on. Pretty excited about that. It says the Fang Gang on the back of theirs.
Empty look. There's a snap. Quick throw out to the left. Receiver's got it. He's coming down the side. He's got a little room. He's pushed out of bounds. That was number 2 on the reception, Tavoris Foster.
About a 5-yard gain on the play.
Hey, Matthew, can you give me a number at quarterback?
Looks like possibly 17.
You the man. Our spotter, Matthew Lee. Empty again. There's a snap. Looks left. Same play. Bounced off the fingers of Foster. I'm interested to see what they're going to do after the loss last week with the Venom being 0-1 and the Crush coming in 5-1. The Venom really needs to get on the board quick.
We got to see what they were able to work on this past. You know, the always saying is what's happening between week 1 and week 2 and the changes that you are able to make.
It's always your biggest gains. Empty formation again, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Rice in the gun. There's a snap. Rice drops, throws it out to the left.
All right, Coach.
Off the fingers of the slot receiver.
3 straight screen passes. So they've got something written out. It's 4th down and 5 right now. 2 passes were incomplete. 1 pass was completed for a 5-yard gain. I like that they thought that the 5-yard gain was going to lead them to a first down if they continue to run the play, because they're definitely seeing something in the secondary of the Crush.
Well, the Crush is giving them a little bit of room.
And you got to go ahead and capitalize on that room if they're going to give it to you.
You got to throw and catch.
And if you can't catch, you can throw and hike all you want. But if you cannot catch that ball, that's going to limit.
And looking for another volunteer for the punt team.
Puts me in, Coach. I want to play. Is he the quarterback? No, he's just the left guard.
There's a snap.
Oh,
it's a high snap. It's fielded. And he gets it away.
Good punt.
It's going to get a great roll.
Oh,
it's going to get a great roll.
Great roll. I'll give that an applause right there. All the way down to about the 13-yard line for the Venom. Crush will start inside the 20.
Trying to check a number on the punter there. I'm having a hard time with these new numbers.
Let your eye. They are not aesthetically pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
Well, I'm even looking on the back of the bleachers here, or the stands. 75 looks like a 7 snake and a snake 3.
Yeah, I would totally think that's 79.
I based on your experience of being 79 in high school, I could see how you would always trip to anything that being 79.
Yes. Everything looks like 79.
Yes. I myself can relate to the 5-8. Every time I look at the clock, there's some type of 5 and 8 involved.
71 is plain as day.
Yes, because of that whole straight line theory.
Yes, but they are hard to read. I like the jerseys, but they are hard to read. You know, you have to give up form for function sometimes.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Crush.
Got a bunch left, look. Single back in the gun.
Ooh, high snap
over his head.
Oh, it's going to be a safety. Oh, no,
it's going to be a touchdown. It's a touchdown, Venom.
Get the Fang gain 6.
That's the way to start right there. That is the way to start. Atta baby D.
And we'll watch this in an instant replay format here and see how well we get it going. It was all about capitalizing on We'll still work on that instant replay there, Coach Collins. I thought I had it taken care of. The answer is no. We'll see how we handle the next time we try to throw up instant replay.
All right, it's a work in progress.
It is always a work in progress. I'm afraid to deactivate it, so we'll see what we can do.
Looks like we're in the huddle, going for 2 right here. Looks like we're going to go out of the eye. Check that, out of the pistol. So pistol right, left. There's a snap. Give to the deep back, and he almost takes the handoff.
He almost.
And he says, feed him. One of the symbols I hate worst in the world. All right, well, that's still a great start for the Venom. We're on the board first. That's a big deal. Big Mo has definitely swung our way.
Well, definitely to start the game in that situation is always a plus.
I'm surprised of the botched exchange between the quarterback and the center, with the Crush having 6 games under their belt. That's surprising.
Oh, I'd agree.
But maybe a little pregame jitters. I don't know what the Crush normally plays on. What do they normally play on grass?
In many ways, but I will say this, and this is not to give any credit on either side. The Georgia Crush is traveling today. We know about traveling and the difficulty behind it, but most importantly, this is a non-league game. This game does not count. So the individuals that can make the game, they came up for the trip out from Macon. And at that point, that's what you're left with in this situation. This is the Venom's game. They definitely want to get back to 500. The Crush will head off to the playoffs here in 2 weeks.
Well, maybe they're playing some guys they wouldn't normally play.
And it's like the old concept, next man up, and that's what's happening right now. And you and I both know that center exchange is the most important part to get an offensive run and a play to begin, is to make sure you get that ball to the quarterback.
Everything starts with a center.
It does.
There's the kick. It's a mid-range kick to about the 20. It's taken. He's coming around the left side, and he's brought down quickly.
Right around the 33-yard line for the Crush. They're going to start their second series here. Hopefully they'll have a better result than the first series. The score is 6-0. The Venom are leading here in the first quarter.
I really wish the numbers were bigger.
Say that again?
I really wish the numbers were bigger.
I know. I don't know how many times in my life have I heard that question. Yes, we'll be here at 5 and 7:30.
My glasses won't be ready for 2 weeks. My doctor said, "How do you see?"
My wife said, "I think I need reading glasses. Are you going to still love me?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." It's part of the agreement that we signed. First down and 10 for the Crush.
Okay, they've got a tight bunch look to the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. Single back in the backfield in the gun. There's a snap. Quarterback drops. Quick throw.
Oh, good
batted
down. Good.
And I think that's number 2. No, number 20. That was DeAndre Johnson on the deflection right there. Great job. That's as good as a sack in my book. Anytime you can bat the ball down at the line of scrimmage, you end the play. All right. Going to be that same bunch look, this time set off to the left side. Single receiver to the right. Quarterback in the gun with the back offset to his left-hand side. There's a snap. Quick give. Oh, and met in the backfield. My goodness.
The defense has definitely picked up a notch, and they really pretty much started where they ended last week against the Thrashers.
Yeah, I couldn't give a number on that simply because it was met by like 5 or 6 people.
They did. It was a good initial hit, and then everybody else decided to jump in within the Fang gang.
It was definitely a Fang gang type hit.
Snake bitten by the Atlanta team. Georgia Crush, third down and long.
Okay, doubles. Quarterback in the gun, back offset to his left-hand side. There's a snap. Quarterback drops. He looks left. Pumps. Throws to the middle. He's got his man.
Oh, did not get him down. He's still live. That is a live ball, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down.
What a great second effort by number 10. What a great second effort. That's Zach Brown.
Hand, plant, and push. Hand, plant, and push.
Is the rest of the band here as well?
Well, if they are, I can tell you what the halftime festivities will be.
I cannot wait. I love Zach Brown. Think they'll do colder weather?
Could be. You're past my knowledge on that. We're going to actually show this instant replay here because I think I have figured out the whole notches. It's first and 10 for the Crush.
All right, you got trips to the left-hand side, single receiver to the right, quarterback in the gun. And we start early. We cheated.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
We cheated.
5 yards back. Hey, we're going to see how they got that first down. Let's take a look at that real quick. A little first down and 10 action. This is a big third down completion by the Crush. Able to roll off and keep the handprint was just nice to be able to see.
Great kinesthetic awareness.
Very much so. Hey, our first instant replay for Score Sports Football, and it was a success.
Outstanding.
I was excited. I actually cried for just a second.
Trips left. Single receiver to the right. Back offset to the left-hand side. Quick zone give around the right side. But he's going to be met quickly.
Oh, but that was a 1st down and 5. They're going to be a 2nd down and short. Now,
like
Coach Collins, what do we do? 2nd down and 3rd here.
2nd down and 3. Oh, I chuck it for the end zone.
You chuck it for the end zone.
Absolutely.
Well, they do have some good receivers. Don't know if they made the trip tonight.
I throw it to number 10 on the wheel. That's what I do, boss.
I would agree. I would agree.
Got a trips left look. Single receiver to the right. Back offset to the right-hand side this time. Looks like it's going to be a 4-man rush for the Venom. There's a snap. They bring 5.
Oh!
Quick throw out. He just can't get it down.
He was looking for the flats.
Pass intended for number 85, Travis Fuller. Just couldn't get the ball down. It was there.
It was. Good pressure, though.
Great pressure by the front.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. You can't just let that guy stand there and look around.
No. You got to have to give him a little hand shot and make sure that he knows that we're coming and we're coming very fast. 3rd down and about 3 for the Crush. Ball right inside the 45-yard line.
Different look. Slot left. Sniffer back to the left as well. Quarterback in the gun. Single receiver to his right. Back offset to his right. Quick give to the right, but he's met in the backfield. Escapes. He's around the right side. He's going. And he runs out of bounds.
Enough for a 1st down.
Keep the drive alive, baby. Keep the drive alive.
Good effort across the board in that situation by actually turning not necessarily a broken play, as you can see within the.
I really thought the Venom defensive lineman had him in the backfield. He just couldn't wrap up. That's one of those things you preach and preach and preach. Wrap up, wrap up, wrap up. Because so many kids today, including young men, come up and make that initial pop and not wrap up.
1st and 10 for the Crush. Ball inside the 30, roughly about the 25-yard line.
Same look, that slot left, sniffer back to the left, back off to the right, single receiver to the right. Give around the left side. He's coming. He's got the edge, and he can't stay up, and he goes down.
Very impressed that there was no holding on that play by the Crush. When you get to the outside like that, it's the first thing I see is a zebra reaching into his back pocket from the referee to call a flag, and they were able to keep those hands inside the body.
It's tough for that tackle not to hold.
Oh, it is. And even to the point of the receiver blocking back like that, to not want to say, hey, please don't go outside. My guy is going outside at this point.
I will say it was a 5-yard gain. I really like Coach Covington's calls right now. It's what I expected from what I know of him. Kind of mixed bag, lots of zone, and quick hitters. Doubles look for the Crush. Back offset to the right in the gun. There's a snap. He drops. Looks right. He lets it fly. And he throws it to the wrong color. And there we go down the sideline. Oh, great job. And is that my man? Oh, no, that's not Shabazz. That's number 25. Jeremiah Collins. It's my cousin, Jeremiah.
That's good times right there. Good times.
I should have known Jeremiah was going to get a pick. Collins have a nose for the ball. Great job by the D. That'll way to bend and don't break. Fantastic. Nice drive by the Crush. Good mix of plays. Unfortunately for on offense, one miscue will do you in.
And as you can see here in the instant replay, he's able to step right in front of the play and take it back the other way. Great job for Atlanta Venom. Leading 6-0 here in the first quarter. We have no clock, so it's our thought process on the time. We'll say halfway through the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Venom, ball on the 40.
Trips left, single receiver to the right, ace backfield in the gun. There's a snap. Quarterback looks left, throws the ball out to number 1. He's got a little room, and he's shoved out of bounds. That catch is by Devontae Miller. Thrown by Jaquan Rice.
Gain of about 3 yards for the Venom.
Had a big boy's helmet come off. I think we're going to have to sub right here.
Do they go with those rules?
No, he's coming back. I think he swapped out helmets. Maybe he has a helmet, buddy.
He's definitely wearing different pants than everybody else, but I'm not going to judge 99 on that concept.
No. You give 99 a pass on that one.
Yes.
Doubles. Again, ace backfield in the gun. Yes, indeed. There's a snap. Quarterback drops. He looks. Rice throws it out to his right-hand side. He's got a little room. Had a man in front of him. He's able to break the first tackle but can't shake the second man.
Looks like a loss of 1 on the play, possibly 2. 3rd down and about 8 for the Venom. Great outside play by the defensive back for the Georgia Crush.
Just trying to get a number on the receiver right there, and those
you
gold
can't really
numbers
complain
are
about
hard to
those
read.
numbers for the Crush right there, blind man walking.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I think you like it because it's orange and black.
I do. I'm a fan of the word orange.
Doubles again. Ace backfield again. Rice waiting in the backfield in the gun. There's a snap. Rice loses the handle. He's trying to get on it. And I think he got on it. I think they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down.
That's a quick whistle there.
Okay, let's punt this thing out of here.
4th down and forever. Could not capitalize on the interception by the Venom. Looks like we're going to have to set up for a punt here.
And here comes the punt recruiting.
The week 2 offensive woes looks like they continue for the Venom.
You know, those miscues with the center and the quarterback are just so frustrating.
Come on, lineman, jog off the field. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got to get a punting team out there. Cannot stand the lineman walking off the field. That's the old former lineman in me. Let's jog off and get some water when we get there.
I do believe somebody's reading the center of the right act. And the center doesn't want to hear it.
No. I can remember one time snapping a ball. And
yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have enough people.
No, we don't. 7-man game, yes. But I don't think we're playing 7-man.
All right. Line up. There's a snap. Good snap. Oh, that was close. Nobody even touched that guy.
Good bounce.
Good roll yet again.
All the way down to about the 20-yard line.
Outstanding punt. Who's that punting? Is that number 5?
Looks like number 5. Do we have a number on him or a name on him?
Tion Green. Pretty sure he played for Florida. I recognize that name.
I know. 1st and 10 for the Crush. Offensively, we did see a nice little substantial drive here in the first quarter by the Crush. Their last possession, they were able to take it at least about 25 yards the other direction. I'd like to see them get out of the hole right here, but we seem like we've had several miscues on offense that has really shut down both teams tonight.
All right, well, let's see what the Crush is bringing out this time. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Quarterback in the gun with the back offset to his left-hand side. That's going to be Marcus Brooks in the gun. There's a snap, and it's over his head again, and it's a race for the football.
It's going to be
and it's going to be a safety.
2 points. So they got their 2-point conversion back.
I tell you what, right now, I'm talking to the offensive coordinator, and my remarks to him are under center.
And I can't, and realistically, that whole second series that we just saw, it was a clean break. But in this situation, we're seeing something totally different.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the same center.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
I will tell you, this is one of those deals. This is why, as a coach, I learned very early on that you practice your package under center in case of inclement weather or user error.
I mean, we could see that it's all about the flip of the wrist and the snap. And in this situation, it was a quick 2 points the other direction. I mean, granted, it's just an increase of 8 points, and that's all that we're going to see.
He's got to get his butt down.
Oh, he does. And because, the whole flip of the wrist is what's causing it.
You know, if that butt rises up too quick, that ball skies.
We might have kids listening right now there, Coach Collins. You need
If that hiney rises up, yeah, because my kids are not allowed to say butt, so I understand. The things that my wife will not allow our children to say are things that if she had only heard the way we talked as children.
Understood.
All right, the punter comes out for the Crush. That's number 88, Parker Henderson. He made sure I knew his name when I was down doing pregame interviews.
Did he?
He walked up and said, "Hey, by the way, I'm the punter." I was like, "Well, that's great, man." He lines up at the 20. After the safety, he's got a kick from there. There's a snap, takes a step, and it goes all but straight up. And it goes out of bounds, but I hope everybody understood that was kickoff.
Now, 45-yard line, Coach Collins got a question. Is that a live punt? Is that live?
That's a live ball.
It is a live ball.
It's a free kick. It's a live ball.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're all on the same.
I actually talked to the referee into letting me kick off from the 40 like that one time.
As a punt?
Yes.
Okay.
He caught it after one time.
Yeah.
But we got the ball back on the first one.
Okay.
And he was like, "Coach, don't try that again." I was like, "Come on, man."
Well, I know he was allowing that ball to go out, and the one thing that we've seen is this turf here at Gary
Pringle Field.
Gary Pringle Field.
Gary Pringle of Pringle fame.
Yes.
The
home of the Sugar Hill Pringle.
Yes, that's why Sugar Hill has so much money.
Yes.
It's Pringle's money.
It has nothing to do with the gang, correct?
No, it's Pringle's money.
All right. But if that ball would, what we're seeing that these balls are definitely bouncing when they hit the ground.
Yeah, it's really spongy down there. The turf is not traditional turf. What we know to be turf today, it's somewhere between carpet and today's turf.
Okay. 1st and 10 for the Venom. Slap dab in the middle of the 50.
Slap dab.
Bringing new knowledge, new terminology.
We got a pro right look, quarterback in the gun, ace back. There's a snap. Oh, there's a little confusion in the backfield. And it results in a loss.
5 yards on the play of the loss.
The quarterback almost looked surprised to get the ball there.
What, me? I'm supposed to get that ball?
He looked confused about what was going on. I'm not sure what happened right there. But that's a terrifying look for a coach.
Well, at least he was able to show some athleticism by catching the ball. Good defensive swarming by the Crush.
Number 26, Isaiah Jupiter, did the absolute best he could with the ball, but there wasn't a whole lot of breathing room there.
2nd down and 15 for the Venom.
Again, a double tight look, ace backfield. There's a snap. Rice drops, looks left. He rolls out the pocket. He's got some room. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down.
It's like somebody opened up a whole can of soda. That would be called Crush soda. I'm telling you, there was a wave, and then there was the second wave, and the third wave finally got him on that play.
He dodged the first wave.
He did.
I was impressed with that. He was able to evade the defenders in the first time and rolled out to his left, only to find more defenders. That's got to be frustrating. Coming up on 3rd and long for the Venom. We could really use a long 3rd down conversion here. That might do a long way to go to lift our spirits, although we are up 8-0.
3rd and 16, ball on the 44 for the Venom.
Double tights with receivers split out to each side, ace backfield. Looks like the Crush is going to blitz. They back out of it. And I think somebody moved.
Legal procedure on the Venom.
Yep. Pretty sure it's number 99. He's pointing at himself right there.
I'm going to click into a little bit of, if people have joined in, wanted to know actually what brought them into this situation. Right here you can see pressure by the Venom, or pressure by the Crush. From the whole set, they were able to bring certain rushes coming in on first wave in, then the second wave, and could not eclipse the third.
And double tights yet again. The Crush coming up, showing blitz. Looks like they bring 5. Rice looks left, throws it up. He's got a man.
Intercepted by the Crush.
I tell you what, it's as good as a punt.
Now they're arguing and saying that he was out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Oh, he's out of bounds. I'm having a tough time making it on the lines.
Once again, the painting crew needs to rethink when to come out.
Because what is the red line?
The red line would be possibly lacrosse.
But then there's another red line inside of that one. I'm not up to date with all my lines.
Could be Foursquare. I'm going with Foursquare. Going with maybe Giants playing Foursquare when we're asleep. That's what I'm going with. Giants
That's
playing.
That's going to be my guess.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, Sugar Hill has actually employed Giants for their protection. Largely funded by the Pringle Corporation. Gary Pringle being in charge of the Pringle Corporation.
Here at Pirkle Park.
All right.
Got the end of the first quarter. Your score, Atlanta Venom 8. Georgia Crush 0. Seeing actually a really wonderful game here. I'll use the word wonderful, not afraid to use it. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins. This is Score Sports. Glad to have you with us. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, we're coming right back. Right back to the second quarter of action here at Sugar Hill, Georgia.
That's a quick transition by the Stripes right there.
They were ready to get this game moving.
Lined up in a punt formation. There's a snap. It's a high snap. We field it. We're able to get it off barely. It almost looked like somebody got a piece of that. It's going to be a short punt. Somebody gives it a back kick there.
I call it a hacky sack, but I would have.
That was number 4 on the hacky sack.
No, 41. 41, you blind man.
41. I told you my glasses
you
are
are. That's bad, man.
That's Gary Howell. We haven't been drinking, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't have my glasses.
Lies and beef and cheese all in one day. 1st and 10 for the Georgia
You're the king
Crush.
of lies. You smell like beef and cheese.
Beef and cheese. Every time my son tells me a lie, I go, beef and cheese, son, beef and cheese.
That movie's so funny.
It's a great movie. For those people that know that movie, they're giggling inside. 1st and 10, ball on the 45 for the Crush. Atlanta Venom up 8-0 the start of the second quarter.
I tell you what, the offensive line looks tired already from both sides. I know it's hot out here, but come on, fellas.
It's cooled off, man. The sun's behind us.
Trips right, single back. There's the fake on the zone. Quarterback keeps it. He's got some juice. He comes around the right side. He's got some room. Makes a couple people miss.
Definitely going to be a first down. Gain of about 13 yards on the play, all the way down to about the 41-yard line of the Venom. We do have a drive in the making here for the Crush.
Great run by Timothy Johnson. He let me know early on he was a player. No lack of confidence over there on the Crush sideline.
No, they're about to head off into the playoffs. They won their division this year, the Extreme South division of the GDFL, so they're definitely excited about what steps they're going to take here in the next level.
All right, looks like we got a slot left look with a sniffer back to the left side as well. Quarterback in the gun. Single back off to the right side. Turn around. He's going to give on the backside. He makes the first man miss. Looks like he's going to get the edge. Oh, face mask.
Come on, Mr. Ref.
Yeah.
Yellow hanky and white hat. He got all excited.
Yankees, hats, he's got it all.
I do think I saw drawers show up in the air, but I'm not going to judge it. Maybe that's just his pants.
I tell you what, how he pulled his drawers off from under his shorts, that's impressive.
That'll be 15 yards in the direction of the Crush.
I heard somebody just say that's a bad call. They almost ripped that guy's head off.
They did.
You know, I'm the first one. I'm not a big fan of referees myself.
No, you're not, Coach Collins.
That was pretty blatant. Have we done sounds of the game yet?
No, we have not. Let's go ahead and get a little sounds in the game. If we could give you the audience and the members of not agreeing with that call. That is 15 yards in the direction of the Venom, heading down all the way to probably about the 25-yard line.
Man, that's
26-yard line.
That's
give
a
or take.
killer right there.
It
You
is.
got the guy hemmed up, and then somebody face mask him. You know nobody does it on purpose, but you just got to be aware of where your hands are.
Well, the first thing, that long, drawn-out sweep going east to west like that, it's a hard to hit that corner. First and 10 for the Crush.
Doubles. We're in the gun. Single back off to the right-hand side. Johnson waits a snap, catches a snap. He looks left, comes back right. He's rolling. He's got some room, but no, he's wrapped up. Nice defensive play. Nice defensive play by the Fang Gang. I'm still trying to get a number, and I'm at a loss. Matthew, anytime you can help out, you let me know, big dog. Matthew, our spotter, is worth his weight in gold.
How much is the weight of gold nowadays?
You know, I think it's going for $469.32 an ounce. I don't know that for sure, but that sounds about right.
All right, I agree with you on that part. I can't disagree with you based on my ignorance towards
I wish
life.
I'd invested in gold in the 1990s.
Wow.
Doubles look. Johnson in the gun. Back offset to his left-hand side. Quick give on the zone around the right side. It's the inside zone, and it's met quickly by the entire Venom defense.
Possibly gotten back into the line of scrimmage for the Crush.
You know, one of my fraternity brothers tried to convince me to invest in a little company that sold stuff online called Amazon, and I refused.
Well, you are the luckiest man in the world because they have very strange things called like Prime Day. I wouldn't get involved with people like that. Any person named Alexa, you just can't get involved with people like that.
Yeah, my wife is a huge fan of Prime. We buy lots and lots of stuff on Prime.
I like Optimus, but as for any other type of Prime, I get nervous.
Meridian is also good.
Oh, throwing some history knowledge. 3rd down and 13 for the Crush.
Doubles look. Johnson in the gun. Back offset to his right-hand side. 2-man rush from the Venom. That's a change.
Nice little
Johnson
fake.
rolls left, throws across the middle. Had a man, but it's incomplete. That's number 10. That's Claude Deriso on the drop. I apologize. That's Zach Brown. How did I mess that up? I love Zach Brown. I have a dying urge to get my phone out and start playing music.
Well, based on the FCC, I tell you to hold off on that there, Coach Cheeks.
The FCC, you say?
Yes, I do. It's going to be 4th down and long. As you can see here, based on the instant replay here that we're about to bring you, I mean, it's a very close play. They had him wide open here, and I was hoping to be able to get that play. We're going to run out of time here, so we're going to come back to here in just a minute.
Doubles look again. Johnson in the gun with back offset to his left or to his right-hand side. Sorry about that. There's a snap. He rolls right. He's looking. He's got a man. He throws, and it's short. I can't tell if that was picked or not. I don't know if they're going to call it.
Well, you almost don't want to take it right there just for the loss of yardage right there. Venom will take over on downs roughly right around the 30-yard line for the Venom. 1st down and 10. Looks like the ball on the 29. Georgia Crusher is having a very hard time getting anything started offensively as well as the Venom. This has definitely been a defensive game, 8-0 here in the second quarter.
It's just instinct to die for that ball. Ask that poor kid from Georgia, that Georgia-Auburn game a couple of years ago. The Prairie Jordan Air,
If he
slap the ball down.
Yes.
My 16-year-old safety comes in and goes, Coach, why didn't he knock the ball down? And I say, I don't know, son.
You get in that moment, man, everything changes. Everything changes.
I do appreciate him batting the ball up in the air.
I was asleep during
Letting
that
Ricardo
time.
Lewis catch the ball and run it to the end zone. That was
There are
beautiful.
people throwing up right now watching us. Focus on the game there, Coach Collins.
Hey, there's trips left. It's an empty backfield. Trips left, twins to the right. Rice in the backfield waiting on the snap. He catches the snap. He looks left. He takes off. He's got some wheels. Oh, he gets popped. That's number 52 on the hit. That's a nice slick pass right there by Jared Nelson, one of the defensive ends for the Crush. Got a way to squeeze, Jared. Hey, still a nice run by Mr. Rice. Hey, we'll take that 2nd and 5. I tell you what, that adds a whole other element to that spread game if your quarterback can run.
Oh, yeah.
Now the defense has to play 11 on 11, which is almost unfair. Hey, who was Instant Replay brought to us by this week?
Oh, it's brought to you by the boss.
Empty backfield yet again. Trips to the left, doubles to the right. Rice waits on the snap. I think somebody cheated. Who's it going to be?
Legal procedure on the Venom.
It's going to be a false start. Got to hold your water out there, wide receiver number 14. That's going to be Dennis Trotter. Hopefully that's not the last time I call your name, Mr. Trotter.
I'll get this instant replay taken care of and up to date here. Just sometimes it takes me a little bit of time. This hand-eye coordination sometimes is a killer.
I know our sponsor is looking forward to it.
Yes. When you think instant replay, think the boss. Drink it like a
boss. Empty backfield. Trips to the left.
2nd down and 8.
Double receivers to the right. There's a snap. Rice looks to his left.
He's looking.
He throws. He's got a man. He pulls it down, and he can't stay in bounds.
About a 4-yard gain on the play. If he had been able to stay in bounds, possibly would have gotten the first down. It's going to leave 3rd down and about 4.
Again, I'm apologize. I'm trying to get a number, but these jerseys are difficult to read.
I'll bring you a screen next week there, Coach Collins, so you can look into the video.
I really do need my glasses.
I do.
Something
Well,
terrible.
you need. I mean, I'm not going to. It is definitely different compared to where we were last year on the colors and what we were able to look at. I can't necessarily tell, and I'm looking at a monitor.
Well, not only are they 8-inch numbers, but they're also in kind of like a, I don't know what you'd call that, a Old English font, I guess.
This is definitely not Old English. This could be
maybe just OE.
Old Age E italic.
Yes.
3rd down and 4. Looks like we might get a timeout.
Okay, we must be coming close to the.
No, I think they're just trying to make sure that I don't think we're anywhere close to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, it's 3rd and 5. Maybe that's why.
I think it's that they're dreamer. That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're glad to have you with us here at Score Sports, bringing you Saturday night WDFL Week 2 action. The Atlanta Venom is taking on the Georgia Crush of the GDFL. We're up here in Sugar Hill. It is 8-0. How those two scores have occurred, both on the defensive side of the ball. Both of them are on high snaps by the Crush over the head of the quarterback. One turned into a touchdown. The other one turned into a safety. And that is your 8 points. It has been a defensive fought battle. We did see a nice little drive by the Crush early or late into the first quarter, but resolved with 0 points. We're 3rd down and 5 here. They just coming out of a timeout, which is the Atlanta Venom. Let's see what they have to offer.
Here we go. Doubles look. Rice in the gun. Back offset to his right side. Crush up in a press defense. And they bring the house.
Oh, they do.
It's a pitch to the right side.
Oh, he's going to get outside.
He's got some room.
He did.
He's got some room. He's rolling.
Oh, all the way to about the 50-yard line. Number 38 for the Venom.
That's number 38, John Holloway on a big run. That's the thing about the blitz. If you break that first level,
oh, it was.
You might go to the house.
You could definitely see the 2 different levels, and once it occurred, it was much easier to get a hold of.
Venom offense, I have one word for you, Shabazz.
Yeah, and they haven't went to him at all. Number 11 for the Venom.
He's on his phone right now.
Is he?
He is right there. I'm sure it's important.
Yes, you got to tweet when you got to tweet.
In the Twittersphere. They need to get that guy incorporated on the offense. He was a spark last week for the offense.
It was, and there wasn't much of a spark.
That was a great run by Mr. Holloway. Great call. Just a great run.
We got a first down and 10. We got something on midfield right now for the Venom.
By far our best drive. Doubles for the Venom. Back offset to the left-hand side. Rice waits on the snap and the gun. Motion comes across from the right side. It's a give on the – oh,
pass. No.
You can't give ground the jet.
All that work. He's going to get to the
outside. He's able to get around. Does a great job to almost get back to the line of scrimmage. The one thing that I know about the jet is you can never give ground.
And he did. He gave about 7 yards on that ground.
Unless you are Bo Jackson or Barry Sanders, do not give ground on the jet.
When he decided to
it's one of those deceptive things. You think if I run backwards, I'll be able to get around everybody. I watch people try to do it all the time, and it doesn't work.
No. Second down and long for the Venom, right around second down and 13.
Great job getting back to the line of scrimmage, though. Doubles again. Rice in the gun, back offset to his right side. There's a snap, fakes the pitch, looks right, throws across the middle, had a man. It's deflected. I don't know if that bounced off the ground or not.
It did.
Trying to catch a number on that receiver. Again, folks, I apologize. I promise to you I'll get my glasses soon. All right, big third down for the Venom. Third, and looks to be about 13. Doubles again. Rice in the gun, back offset to his right-hand side. See if we go to Mr. Holloway again.
It's too long for that. We're going to have to get a pass possibly across the middle.
There's a snap.
Pressure.
Crush brings 6. Rice rolls outside.
Found him.
He got a man.
Oh, was not able to bring him over. He flipped over the bench. Goodness gracious.
I almost think Mr. Rice should have kept running.
He did have some green. It's going to leave a fourth down and 13.
My rule is if there's 5 yards of green grass, that is a green light. Although I understand the situation, he's looking at where the sticks are and thinking maybe he won't get it. I really thought we had a big conversion right there. Instead, we've got fourth and about 13. Good news is we're going to put the Crush on their end of the field again. They haven't had a whole lot of luck there yet.
I would agree with you on that.
You know, this is the the water boy. Water boy philosophy. Keep giving the ball back to the offense. Let them self-implode. Bobby Boucher, there it is. I was looking for the name. I could not find it.
I did not know you were looking for a reference point.
I was looking in my mind. I was rolling. I have like a Rolodex in my head, and I'm flipping through it.
Fourth down and long. We are lined up for a punt here for the Venom.
Venom lines up to punt. Had nothing but great punts all night. There's a snap.
Good
call.
snap.
Going to get it away. Nice job. Last second gets it away. High bounce. And it's going to be fielded at what looks to be about the
27.
27. I was going to say 25.
It's all right.
But you could say the 27 because I think you're right.
I'm known to be wrong so many times more than I am right. 27.
You're way better at numbers than I am.
That's the mathematician that I'm not. First and 10. We are in the second quarter here up in Sugar Hill. Gary
Sugar Hill.
Pirkle Park.
Is that like, is Sugar Bakers anywhere close to here?
All right, they're designing women. Calm down there, Sugar Baker.
Love me some Delta Burke. Here we go.
Whether we like it or not.
Trips off to the left-hand side. Single receiver to the right. Johnson in the backfield with a back offset to his left-hand side. There's a snap. Quick give right up the gut. Looks like he's going to get about 5 yards out of that. Nice first down call.
definitely stay with us during the halftime. We'll be going over the ins and outs of our brains and being able to tell you what we've been thinking about, what our plans are for the rest of the summer, whatever is left of it, and getting ready for the fall, and giving some prognostication of the football season. Also give you a recap of the concert that I attended last night.
Ooh, New Kids.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, sorry.
Second down and, second down and about 5 for the
Trips
Crush.
left, single receiver to the right. Johnson in the gun, back offset to his right-hand side. There's a snap, quick give on the zone, straight up the gut again. He's going to fall forward for looks like 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was very good. Good push up the middle. It says a lot when you can get 3 yards in any level of football straight up the middle.
We're avoiding the middle, though. The Venom is avoiding the middle. We're playing the perimeter with a heavy left set like that. I would expect the ball to go to the left. But the beautiful thing about the zone is you can go anywhere.
Right. Third down and short, roughly about 2 yards.
All right. Slot left, sniffer back to the right, back also offset to the right. I'm expecting an ISO here. There's a snap. Give.
Oh,
off the right side. There it goes. Big play. Nice push up front.
About a 5-yard gain on the play. It's going to be about 1st and 10, ball on the 43-yard line.
That's going to be a great push right there by Raymond Jones and Jared Nelson on the offensive line. Great job, fellas.
I want to thank our viewers for viewing in tonight, being able to stay with us. We've averaged a good high number of viewership right now. I appreciate your continued loyalty to Score Sports and Georgia Crush Atlanta Venom action.
All right. Trips left, single receiver to the right, back offset to the right. Johnson waits in the gun. There's a snap. Quick give right up the gut. Oh, he's popped. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a gain of 2 yards. Part of me thinks he might want to give that 2 yards back to lessen that pop.
He was about to give his dinner back right there. That's a shot right to the gut. Nice play defensively. But it looks like the Crush are putting together a drive. Let's see if the Venom can bow their backs right here. Doubles. Johnson in the gun, receiver, single back off to his left. There's a snap. He drops. He looks left. Oh, he swarmed. Oh, what a great play. Who is that?
Number
44, I think. He's got those big Mickey Mouse gloves on. That's Tamar Young.
It's going to leave a long third down.
I tell you what, that is what we call a drive killer. As a matter of fact, if I was him, I would put that on the back of my jersey.
Drive killer?
Drive killer. Not killer, killer. All right, let's see what the Crush pulls out for third and forever. Doubles look. See what Coach Covington's got right here. Johnson in the gun. Back offset to his right-hand side. There's a snap. He drops. Looks right. He's got a man. He throws it. Oh, and just out of the reach.
They're definitely beginning to smell something here on the offensive side of the ball. They are attacking certain angles of the field that you can tell that they are beginning to figure out the defense of the Venom.
I thought you were about to say, could you smell what they were cooking?
Yeah, not yet. I wanted to comment on a parody that you said, but I backed away from it about the backbone of a Venom. And I don't know if a snake can have a backbone, hence the word snake.
They have an extraordinarily long backbone.
Yes, they do. They're going to be punting here, meaning the Georgia Crush, with a long fourth down. We're coming towards the end of the second quarter. Can't necessarily tell you the time, but we feel based on our geometrical clock that things are coming to an end.
Hopefully Mr. Henderson will get a better punt than he did the first time.
It's rough when a gentleman makes sure he tells you, hey, my name's Patrick Henderson, don't forget it, and then boom, it's in there.
It is, like Patrick Henry. Give me a great punt or give me death. There's a snap.
Good.
Oh, we almost got it.
Good punt. Good punt.
It's going to be fielded. We're moving around the right-hand side. We're shaking and baking. That's right. You heard it here. Shake and bake.
7 yards on the play.
If you smell it, just as treat. It's not your tailpipe.
All right there, Ricky Bobby. Calm down.
That movie's so funny.
If you need to stay awake, I do reference that you turn on Talladega Nights. It does help you stay awake.
Have you seen the uncut and unrated version?
Yes.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yes.
All my favorite scenes are extended.
1st and 10 for the Venom. But we don't want you to leave us just yet to turn on Talladega Nights.
Well, you can multitask.
Oh, I can always pull up another screen. And
my wife gets mad at me because I'll be watching the TV on my phone listening to the radio. Classic ADD.
Yes, a little bit classic ADD. Even the ADD people go, hey, buddy, slow down. You're giving us a bad name.
I'm all over the place.
If I sit still for 1 minute, I fall asleep. So usually I'm doing about 30 things at once.
Have an off button on my hiney.
Too much information. Let's go ahead and go. 1st and 10, ball on the 37.
Right. You got a pro right look, pistol left. Bring motion from the right, motion to and we start early. But it looks like one of the guys jumped across beforehand.
That wasn't me.
That was kind of a delicate jump. We went to what Coach Chapman calls trio, but it is what I refer to as the cone. Are you kidding?
That's the last sandwich, man. You got to work through that.
That's so sad.
That's a McDonald's. Hey, man, when you saw me order 6 cheeseburgers, you could have said both.
I should have said 12. All right, here we go. Pro right, going to motion to the cone backfield. There's a snap. Give around the right, left side. Number 4 on the carry. He's looking for the edge. He's got a little bit of room, and he's wrapped up.
Roughly about a 3-yard gain, almost back to the line of scrimmage. Going to leave a 2nd down and 11.
I don't know. Where's the referee? Yeah. No, that's about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain. That's a nice play.
Yeah, not too bad.
That was number 4 on the carry. That's Christopher Crosby, the great-great-grandson of Bing Crosby.
And Danny Kaye.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of Hollywood royalty out here with us tonight. And let's see what we got right here. I'm pretty sure this is 3rd down, not 2nd down.
I think the last one was a penalty, so I'm going to say 2nd because the Zebras
You know what? You're right, sir.
Yes.
Rice in the gun. There's a snap. Looks left. Got a man. Oh, he only hits him on the run. That was a beautiful pass. Beautiful. So well timed.
In the stride.
I mean, you can't. There's no way. That's a quarterback clinic right there. In coverage, threads the needle, in stride. What a beautiful thing. And that's going to be a Venom 1st down. Let's see if we can't put one together right here before half. Pro right, pistol left backfield. Rice waits in the gun. There's a snap. He looks to his right. He's got a man. There's a flag already out. I think that's going to be defensive holding.
We'll see what the Whitecap has to say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Getting the drive together.
This house is clean.
About a 5-yard penalty on the play. Going to see how we get started here. As you can see, getting to the line of scrimmage. Still haven't been able to work out that edit cut. We'll work on that.
Is that with the right foot or the left foot? The edit cut?
The edit cut is always getting me on the huddle when I hit the 30-second backdraft. But, I mean, you talk about
That's a great movie.
When the quarterback was able to throw it into it. It was good.
Why are we moving the sticks?
1st and 10.
Okay, why did we move the sticks?
Well, we might have just given him an automatic 1st down on the 5-yard penalty.
That makes sense.
Ball on the 44 going in.
There's a snap. Rice looks to his left, throws it out. Oh, no. And he's upended.
What's going on there, Coach?
That had to hurt. Don't ever run back towards the people. Run away from the people.
It's a 2-minute warning here.
I cannot tell you the number of times I've said that. Run away from the people.
If the people are in your way, you are running the wrong direction.
The worst thing a receiver can do is run back inside.
Oh, and that actually looks like it was a planned play there for a second.
I think that was a tunnel screen with no tunnel.
Yeah.
That is hard to teach.
That would be called a running play with no blockers.
That's called a death pass.
Yes. And his legs went up in the air for the reason.
Come on, Venom. We got a drive going. Let's see if we can't get something done here.
It is 2nd down and 15.
Running backwards with a football, though, is a bad idea.
48-yard line for the Venom. We're at the 2-minute warning here.
Unless you are Barry Sanders or Bo Jackson.
I'd even say a little bit of Emmitt Smith.
Bo Jackson actually never ran backwards, though.
No.
I think he went forward thinking that nobody could stop him anyway.
I mean,
and
if you really think about that.
He was most likely right.
Probably only about 2. Barry Sanders.
Emmett was pretty shifty.
Yeah, I mean.
But, Emmett, see, I'm a Barry guy, not an Emmett guy.
Right.
Simply because Emmett went 5.7 yards on average before he was touched. Okay, I could be a great back.
Tooting your own horn, 2nd down and 16.
Doubles. Rice in the gun, back off to his right. There's a snap. He drops, looks right. There's a flag out already. There's a throw. He's got a man, but it's picked off. I think we're going to have a hold again, though.
Offsides on the defense.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
That's a good thing again.
That is a lifesaver. A drive saver, they say. I do savor the drive. Actually, have been driving all day long.
We did drive a little bit. You drove where this morning?
Wrightsville.
Where is Wrightsville located?
Like 2 hours and 15 minutes south.
Of where you live?
Yeah, it took us 10 minutes to load the signs. So I drove 2 hours and 15 minutes for 10 minutes worth of work.
Somebody say that's a proposition. That's a good proposition. 10 minutes of work, 4 hours and 20 minutes of driving.
I did get to spend time with one of my new coaches,
well,
Keith
good.
Modest. That was a pleasant conversation.
Could have been a good eye-opening, like, yeah, we've made a bad hire. 2nd down and 10 for the Venom.
Doubles, Rice in the gun, back off to his left. He throws the hot to Holloway. Holloway's able to break a tackle. Breaks another one. He's still pulling people.
About a 3-yard gain on the play.
I tell you what, that guy's a tough runner. Have you noticed the fireworks?
I have just noticed the fireworks. Either that or that's a backfiring of a car.
That would be a terrible
It's a timeout.
hallucination.
Hey there, Mr. Lee. If you're able to pan out a little bit, if they shoot some fireworks off again, let's give the fans of the viewing audience, since they've called timeout here.
Did Matthew order the pizza? It had mushrooms on it. I'm a
I
little worried.
Did you order the mushroom pizza? No, he's denying the mushroom pizza.
Okay. Those mushrooms were a little stale, so I'm worried.
Well, we did have a
kind of like the stale mushrooms in Detroit Rock City. Do you remember that one?
Good call. Good call. Cheeseburger is brought to you by McDonald's First Down and the Boss. It's containing 14%, and it's grape.
If you're going to drink
like a boss.
Well, we're up here in Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yes.
Just loving life.
No Buffett in sight.
Out here in Sugar Hill.
Yes. I definitely don't want to see a fin to the left or a fin to the right.
That sounds like the name of a gang, the Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh, it is.
That would have been on Strawberry Shortcake, the Sugar Hill Gang.
All right, there, big man.
They're minions of the Purple Pie Man.
Next thing I know, I'm going to be doing the dance. 3rd down and about 7 here for the Venom.
Doubles for the Venom. Rice in the gun, back offset to his right. That's Holloway. He drops. He looks left. He's got a man. He throws it out.
In stride.
In stride. Oh, he's caught. It's caught.
He caught it. Yeah. Give it up for the the Fang gang, man.
Big first down. Looks like it's going to be at about the 10-yard line.
Keeping with the ball. Youngers that are watching the game, youngsters or youngers, depending on the terminology. If you stay with the ball, good things can happen.
What a catch.
We'll go back to that at halftime.
That's concentration right there. And look at the frustration on the faces of the Crush defense.
Well, you do so much defensively to be able to stop them and to allow a big play like that when your defensive secondary was there to make the play.
You're trying to get off the field. That's the
And
one
they
thing.
did.
That's the one thing you say to your defense. Get off the field. Get off the field on third down.
1st and 10, ball on the roughly 6-yard line. Could break the game wide open here for the Venom with a score. As you notice, our light post here in the middle of the screen. We deeply apologize for that, but
It's rather pretty.
it is. The ambiance is there. Be our guest, put our magic to the test.
Put our service to the test, sir. There's a snap. Rice looks to his right. He's got a man. And it's caught. That's going to be a touchdown.
Well, we're going to call the flag there, Coach. We're gonna call it offense or defensive
They're going
pass
both
inter-
ways. He's pointing offense, but that was
offensive pass interference.
that's hand fighting.
Yeah.
That's hand fighting.
Whitecap just called it.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
And the fangs of Coach Collin comes out. You get a good offense and defensive battle, and they give it. Calm it down there, Coach.
Get a little excited.
We
I'm not a
did.
big fan of referees.
No.
And I do lean the offensive way, as sad as that is.
Two big plays like that. One of them's negated by a defensive or offensive pass interference.
Oh, that's a big penalty. Because now instead of 1st and now instead of 2nd and 6, where are we at right here? The 13?
A little bit outside, probably right around the 17-yard line, 16-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 16. Don't necessarily know the time. We know we're under the 2-minute warning at this point.
Come on, we got to get points out of this, fellas.
We definitely
Doubles.
expect passes.
Rice in the gun, Holloway off to his right. There's a snap. Rice drops, he looks left, he throws across the middle, and our receiver is molested, but there's no call.
Hard word. Two receivers were
Sodomy is illegal in the state of Georgia.
was annihilated. The molesting word makes everybody cringe for just a second.
And there's a Venom player down because he was accosted in the end zone.
Oh, I like that word, accosted. We don't use that enough in society.
My word.
He definitely popped up very quick. I guess he was more of the injured, not hurt environment.
How do you not call that? What is that, incidental contact?
Could be to the point, and maybe even the ref thought it was
You
uncatchable.
got to call it both ways.
We do have lightning in the backfield here. It looks like a possible heat lightning. Hopefully it's not going to affect us here in the second
I would prefer
half.
not to get struck by lightning.
We're just on metal bleachers. I am wearing nice ice slides right now. So
We'll
we
have
should
on
be
rubber
okay.
shoes, so we're safe.
We do. That was a deep breath there, Coach Collins. Hang in there. It's
little
just
frustrating.
the second quarter.
Here we go. Trips right, single receiver to the left. Rice in the gun, Holloway off to his right-hand side.
Going to be third down here, possibly second down. Looking for the yard marker. Second down here.
There's a snap. Crush brings 5. Quick throw out to the right-hand side. We got some room. We're going to get in.
Touchdown, Atlanta Venom.
That's Devontae Miller on the catch. And the score.
Is 14-0. Georgia Crush.
What would
over
you
the
say
Atlanta-
the crush just was? Snake bitten.
I would like to say that tunnel screen finally was able to play benefits here for the Venom.
It helps the tunnel screen when there's a tunnel.
Concur.
If there's no tunnel, it's just a receiver
But he
running
had to
around
fight
with the
for that
football.
tunnel. He did have to fight for that
That was
tunnel.
a great individual effort by Devontae Miller. Okay, we're lining up for 2.
Looking to increase this score to 16-0 here at the end of the second quarter.
Trying to make sure it's a 2-possession game. Doubles. Rice waits in the gun. There's a snap. He drops the ball. And we're just able to get back on it. You know, that's a shame. But, hey, how can you complain? We're up 14-0 going into the half. I don't know how much time there is left, but there can't be too much.
17 throw and catch tunnel screen by the Venom at the end of the second quarter increases the lead. Atlanta Venom 14, Georgia Crush 0. We're live here at Sugar Hill, Georgia, Gary Pirkle Park.
I wonder if we can get a time from the referee. Do we have a runner to go to the field?
Well, can ask Mr. Lee, but I think he'll request more pay based on his sock level.
I think we should start employing a small child from each game to run it back and forth between the referee if there's no clock.
I believe if it worked in the 1920s, it could work in 2017.
Why not?
That's what I say.
All right, hey, the one thing you can't let happen here,
Oh,
no big plays.
No change in momentum right now.
No big plays.
You're up 14-0. Tail end of the second quarter. The
Okay,
energy
you've got
level's
guys on the
there.
kickoff return team for the Crush on a knee with their helmets off. That's not a good sign. That says, hey, I'm tired, yo. The Venom line up to kick. The Crush line up to receive. 4-3-2-1. That can't be right. 5-3-2-1. There we go. There's the kick. It's a low driving kick down the middle. It's batted down. Picked up. He's coming around the right side. He's got a little room. Oh, I think somebody got his face mask. Maybe not.
No flags on the play.
Pretty sure we drug him down by his face mask, but hey, no harm, no foul. That's what I say.
Based on that he didn't pop up and the whole crowd of the Crush did not explode, I would say that possibly he might have gotten jersey.
If you need me to get you a nipple, I can.
When I was finishing up the boss, and I'm trying to make sure everything is copacetic.
Hey, tonight's instant replay brought to you by Boss Malt Liquor. If you're going to drink like a boss.
I do appreciate Mr. Lee getting a haircut. Looks really nice, man.
Hey, did you bring those fancy headphones?
No, he did not bring his headphones tonight.
I tell you what, I keep asking for headphones like that, and I've yet to get a pair.
And you won't, because you're not Matthew Lee. 1st and 10, ball right around the 14-yard line for the Crush.
Doubles for the Crush. Venom playing a deep defense. Johnson drops. He looks right. Comes back across the middle. He's got a man.
Oh!
Just out of the reach.
Oh, come on, Georgia.
Just out of the reach of number 85, Travis Fuller. I tell you what,
Don't say it.
he was beat right there.
He was. You talk about changing momentum right there.
You can't give up a score right now.
No, because you're getting the ball back the second half. The
You're
Crush
giving
is.
the ball back,
Yes.
yeah.
So it's boom, boom. I mean, right there. You do not want to give any. And if I'm the Crush, I'm running the same exact play, and I'm saying cover me.
Why has Courtney Tharp got the peg leg here on the sideline?
He took a Charlie horse, either that or he fell down the stairs carrying the air conditioning unit.
All right, looks like they're going to send 3. They rush 3. They get pressure with 3. But Venom putting pressure on Johnson. Johnson rolls left. He's out. And he throws it at the feet of his receiver, number 10, Zach Brown. My man, Zach Brown. Looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Very confused. Got an injured player on the field. Either that or he's like, hey, I need a moment.
Or, hey, somebody bring me a Big Mac.
Got that right.
I can remember feeling that way many nights. Laying on the ground going, I'm just so hungry.
Did you ever have a coach come out and get you?
No. The time I got knocked unconscious, they didn't come and get me. I was standing in the huddle with you.
Yeah.
You're the one that told them to get me out. That's it.
When you have that look like, are we at Six Flags and am I riding a cyclone right now? You know things are going sideways.
I was completely unconscious. I got to the sideline. They gave me smelling salts. I got water, and then they said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." They sent me back in the game. It's a different time.
It is a different time. I understand that was high school football where anything is possible. Oh, timeout on the Crush.
Sounds like it's a pivotal player that went down. I tell you what, when your big guys goes down, sometimes it's better. I mean, you can't take the timeouts with you.
No, and realistically, if you have timeout, you're able to bring the player back into the game, and that's important as well. At this point, we want to take a moment and just thank our viewers out there. We've had a steady stream of viewership tonight, and we appreciate you joining us here on WDFL Saturday Night Football live here at Sugar Hill. Next week, the Atlanta Venom will be taking on the Georgia Cardinals. Georgia Cardinals were able to destroy a team last week, 52-12. Offensively wise, you asked that, and I say in a blank stare, I'm trying to remember in my mind who they actually played. If I'd wrote it down, that would have been a little bit better. I can't call them. It can't be the Atlanta Thrashers, but it was a Georgia team. I've been here for days. Yes. But they are definitely 1-0 going into this week. Hopefully the Venom will be able to rebound here and go 1-1 heading into the third week of the season.
Where are the Georgia Cardinals out of?
They're out of Atlanta. I actually think they play at Osborne High School where we filmed the Atlanta Phoenix.
That makes sense, Osborne Cardinals.
Yeah. So I'm not willing to state that that's the same Georgia Cardinals, but I think that it is.
All right, here we go. Doubles look for the Crush. Johnson in the gun. Back offset to his right-hand side. Looks like the Venom are going to rush 3.
Second down and 10.
And they do. They rush 3. They drop 8. There's a quick throw out to the right-hand side. He cuts a crack across the middle. He shakes a few people. He's got some room. He's back out to the right. He's got the edge. He's got a couple guys in front of him. What a great play.
All the way up to about the 44-yard or 45-yard line of the Georgia Crush. Looks like that might be halftime based on the reaction from the Crush and the Venom. We will call that halftime.
What a great play by number 9, Chuck. Chuck, my man.
At that point, when you're doing a screen, you're hoping for a big play, and they were able to actually take it as far as they could at this point. At that time, we will take a pause, and we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. It is halftime. We're appreciative of you being with us. It is 14-0. We'll throw the scoreboard up here in just a minute. We'll throw some highlights here of the Venom. Seen them last year. That'll last a little bit. And before we come back and give you our own overview of first half performance between the Georgia Crush and the Atlanta Venom. I'm Bowman Michael with my co-host Adam Collins, Matthew Lee on the camera. This is Score Sports, WDFL Saturday Night Football.
here I come, yeah! I've waited all my life to get out of the trenches. I'm ready to fight for what I believe you can steal from me. I won't take this. Gonna fill these trenches and stand up. Wake up. I won't give up. 'Cause here I come, yeah! Here I come, yeah!
Georgia has just started its 9th season. The Georgia Crush is based in Macon and made up of guys ages 18 to 45 years old. They play in the Gridiron Developmental Football League against teams from all over the Southeast. This year they're off to a hot start, 2-0 so far. But according to their head coach, winning isn't the ultimate goal with this team. Instead, it is player development.
We have gotten a couple guys signed to 4-year colleges to go play ball. So pretty much we're trying to do our part in the community to try to help get these guys off the streets, give them another avenue to continue their career and play football and, you know, just enjoy the game they love.
The Crush is away this weekend. They'll be at Marvel City in Birmingham. Their next home game is June 25th against the Alabama Predators. That's at 7:30 at Windsor Academy. Saturday professional football team in Middle Georgia has just started its 9th season. The Georgia Crush is based in Macon and made up of guys ages 18 to 45 years old. They play in the Gridiron Developmental Football League against teams from all over the Southeast. This year they're off to a hot start, 2-0 so far. But according to their head coach, winning isn't the ultimate goal with this team. Instead, it is player development.
We have gotten a couple guys signed to 4-year colleges to go play ball. So pretty much we're trying to do our part in the community to try to help get these guys off the streets, give them another avenue to continue their career and play football and, you know, just.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, we're back here in the third quarter. They came on to us strong here as our filmer.
Coming on strong like a drunk prom date.
He did. Be careful about that. Be careful about that. Well, but it's third quarter here. I was ready to show you something else here. Next thing you know, my cameraman's going, Matthew Lee's going, they about to start. The Venom will be kicking off to the Crush.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there's still. Okay, now there's only 5 guys on the front line.
And we didn't even have a chance to talk about my concert.
Okay, 5. Okay, yeah, somebody just stepped off. Yep, I knew they had 12 out there. They had 12 on the kickoff return team. Oh, bounced out of his hands. He's chasing it. He's kicking it into the end zone. Oh, my word. What a way to start the half.
What we got? Offensive ball. Atlanta Venom.
What are they going to call right here?
They don't call. They caught it. Looks like it's going to be about the 2-yard line.
Man, a race for the ball. Hey, the Crush got away with one. A player stepped off the field at the last second. They had 12 guys out there.
I bet you they wish they didn't get caught on that one.
Yeah, I'll take the penalty right there.
You got that right. That's where you kicked it down.
Okay, you've had bad luck in the shadow of your own end zone already, and now you're on the 2-yard line?
Oh, but you're on the 2 line. No. Venom's got the ball.
Oh, it's Venom ball.
Okay,
I saw indication pointing this way.
I could be wrong then. It will not be the last time. We got an injured player by the Crush.
There's a lot of hubbub going on out here. I guess that English lady is the emergency personnel. I'm not sure what her name is. Any ideas?
Well, you went with the English lady. Does she speak English?
She seems to have like an English accent, like maybe I'm thinking like Birmingham,
Okay.
most likely.
All right, that's understandable.
Having been well versed in English accents.
Well, I've been born with an English accent. I have somewhat of a.
Actually, I had a guy coming to work one day. He said he needed somebody who spoke English to help him, or American. He said American. He said, I need somebody that speaks American to help me. And I simply told him,
I see it's Venom ball.
I speak English, but I can probably help you.
Light post.
That was definitely a light post interference.
Yes, light
15-yard
post
penalty.
interference. Started the third quarter with a little bit of action here. Not necessarily ready for it. It's first and goal for the Venom. They're going to pretty much kick
Doubles
this
looks like Rice is going under center.
game wide open.
Ace backfield. Holloway behind him. There's a snap. And he loses the ball. Holloway can't get on it. Oh, no. It's picked up by the Georgia Crush. What a quick turn of events.
A first and 10 for the Crush. They were able to escape the miscue.
Oh,
of the
man,
opening
what a
kickoff
chance
of
for
the
the
second half.
Venom to really put the game away.
We're already at 14-0.
Yeah, but a three-score win, a three-score lead, that's tough to deal with. But the Crush were able to recover the ball while the Venom had a chance to put it away. The Crush managed to stay alive.
First and 10 for the Crush. I'm going to say ball right around the 20-yard line, possibly the 16. Glad to have you with us. Start of the third quarter here at WDFL Saturday Night Football, July 15th, 2017.
All right, got a sniffer back off to the left. There's the give. Oh! The Venom almost took the handoff. Oh, what a hit.
Loss of about 5 yards on the play. My head hurt, and I'm not even the one that got injured.
Sound like John Madden. Not that that's a bad thing.
No, it's not. Second down and about 13. Coach Collins, I went to the Paul Abdul Boys to Men and New Kids on the Block concert last night and had a wonderful time. Wanted to make sure I shared that with you. We'll have a chance to talk about that. You can ask me how I thought about the concert here shortly.
Yeah, my wife was a little jealous. Doubles look for the Crush. They're back offset to the right-hand side. Venom come free off the edge, and it's a sack. He did indeed get it in.
Yes, he did, and it's almost a loss of about 9 on the play. They're talking third down, and the ball's on the one going out. Third down, and the ball's on the one going out. Goodness gracious.
You know, the ground that the Crush was able to gain on the turnover, they have lost. They are in. The quarterback is now standing in the end zone. That's a tough boat to be in as a quarterback. Lots of pressure right there.
It is, and the one thing you don't want to do is give up a sack. And in this situation, you almost want to run the ball just to get some yardage. But you
Just to try to go forward.
Yes.
Doubles, and I would not be in the gun.
No.
There's a snap. Quarterback scrambles, rolls right, is able to get it out, and throws it at the feet of his receiver.
Wide open receiver, and we're throwing it at his ankles.
It's hard to throw the ball on the run. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but he has his elbow tucked. If there's one thing I know about quarterbacking, elbow up.
Yep. And if the elbow's down, ball's going to go down. Fourth down and long with a short snap to center, from the center to the punter.
Looks like the Venom are going to get the ball back in good field position.
Well, offensively, they haven't been able to do much, but we will give them a score here towards the second quarter.
Number 4, Christopher Crosby back deep for the Venom. Henderson back deep to punt it out for the Crush. That's Bryant Henderson. He's had a busy evening. The Crush looking for a volunteer. Two volunteers for the punt team. I'm fixing to go on my special teams tirade.
It is definitely an important part. Patrick Henderson up for the punt.
There's a snap.
Good
There's
punt.
a kick.
Good punt.
And it's a flipping punt. And it's going to be down. It looks like about the 35.
Good coverage.
Or the 30, sorry.
Inside the 30-yard line. Looks like about the 29-yard line.
I would say 30.
I will not arm wrestle you over it. So I went to see New Kids on the Block.
How was that?
I enjoyed Boys to Men. Paul Abdul was up in the air. New Kids on the Block definitely did a great job. I mean, I'm a kid of the 80s, so that was a part of my generation, so it was very enjoyable. I've never seen such a smile on my wife's face to actually have seen that experience.
Always hated New Kids on the Block. The girl I had the hots for at the time really liked them. I was not a fan of them.
Did you know that there was a Wahlburgers at the Braves' new stadium?
Did not know. Probably will eat there because I do like Marky Mark. I cannot help it.
Well, Donnie was there right before the thing was signing a card. It's over in the Battery. I did not know they had a Wahlburgers as well. I'll be willing to participate in their patronage. 1st and 10 for the Venom.
Venom motion to quads right, single receiver off to the left. Rice drops, quick throw out to number 4, and he falls down as soon as he catches the ball.
Oh, about a 5-yard loss on the play, maybe 4.
Probably should let that one go, Hoss.
Yeah, you definitely got to let it go.
All you have to do is let the ball fall out at the end, and it's an incompletion.
But unfortunately, after the concert, I came home and was assisting the family in moving a air conditioning unit, and the air conditioning unit began to leak. And Coach Collins, I was wearing very slippery shoes, and I took a tumble down the stairs.
I can testify to this. I've seen your hiney. That's a large bruise, sir.
I'm unwilling to look at the bruise. It is a timeout by the Venom. They're making sure they're inside the 50, so they're going to get this straight. Yes, the bruise has definitely slowed my movement today, to say the least. I see you eyeing what we call RUM in the world that I live in. We definitely appreciate that, and we appreciate the boss.
This is Cuban stuff.
Well,
Havana Club is what it's called.
Fidel, right back to you, Castro.
El Ron de Cuba.
But when I hit the ground, the only thing I could think of is I have to be the biggest idiot in the world. Did I not realize that water was leaking and that my feet were going to slip through here?
Oh, my Lord. I've had my wife fall. My wife falls down the steps fairly regularly.
Okay.
And she gets mad at me because my response is, "What are you doing?" Because I don't realize she's falling. All right, Venom motion to quads again. Quads right, single receiver to the left, empty backfield. Rice waits on the snap. There's a snap. He looks right, pumps right, throws left. He's got a man, but it's too far inside.
He was definitely trying to get under it. I appreciate him throwing it where the receiver is going to be instead of where the receiver is at that point.
That ball's got to be thrown outside. Can't throw that ball inside.
Oh, that could easily have been picked.
An inside fade is a pick, my friend. 3rd and long.
And the only thing the wife could say about me falling on the ground was, it looks like it's going to hurt. The only thing I could agree with her was, yes, it is hurting.
You think?
It was definitely hurting. She was like, this is not good. Every time I showed her, I said, hey, tell me how it looks. She said, it is not good. I said, well, at least it's not my bone, any of my bones.
I got bit by a dog, and my wife telling me the whole time. Hold on. We'll come back to that.
All right.
Doubles look.
3rd and 15.
Rice in the gun. Back offset to his right. Oh, it looks like we moved early right there.
A little legal procedure on the Atlanta Venom.
We cheated. Can't cheat. Can't start early. Anyways, I got bit by my dog, and my wife looks at me and says, oh, you're fine. And I said, okay, really? Okay, a week later, they're ready to cut my hand off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no exaggeration. I said, what's the worst case scenario? They said, you lose your hand. All right, back to action. Doubles look for the Venom.
That's going to be a long 3rd down and 20
Rice the
for the
gun.
Venom.
Back off to the left-hand side.
Oh, on the ground.
God, low snap. Oh, come on.
They are doing everything in their power to give the Crush an opportunity to get themselves back in the ball game. It's a 4th down and forever.
Fellas, come on. The worst thing you can do is give a team hope. You got to slam the door. When you lay them down in the coffin, you got to nail it shut. Nail it shut. Hey, just a reminder, tonight brought to you by Boss Malt Liquor. If you're going to drink,
Drink like a boss.
indeed.
Especially the grape flavor. 14% alcohol. You can't argue with that.
$1.87? Come on.
At the local Ingles?
Money.
Why?
Looking for volunteers for the punt team yet again. Lined up for the punt. Here we go. Venom set to punt it away. There's a snap. We started early, and it got called. Right guard started running back before the play started. Can't do that.
Legal procedure on the Venom. Another 5 yards back.
Yes, indeed. Pick up that ball, bruh.
Next week, we'll be live here at 7:30. Back at Lenora Park at their home game field. The Atlanta Venom will be taking on the Georgia Cardinals.
Hey, what's the second game?
I think the first game is going to be at 4 o'clock, but I don't know if it's locked in yet. It'll be,
Okay.
yeah, to be announced.
All right. Venom line up to punt away again. There's a snap. Good snap. Oh, he gets pressure. He's got to run. He doesn't have time. And he's going to be brought down by number 13.
Best punt return of the game. A sack of the punter right
That's
around the 40-yard
Terrence
line.
Burnett, brother of Morgan Burnett, who plays for Green Bay.
Yes. And his other brother is the head coach of the North Clayton Eagles.
Cap.
Yes.
You got to love some Cap Burnett.
Yes.
Salty guy. Salty guy.
I enjoy it. Cap and Morgan. Not necessarily.
I enjoy the salt, though.
I'm not a fan of the Green Bay Packers, though.
I'm not a Green Bay Packer fan. I am a Georgia football player fan.
Yes.
Anybody that comes from Georgia, I'm going to cheer for him. And he is a Tech fan. He's a Tech player.
Yes, he
Former
is.
Tech guy.
He is. 1st and 10. Ball right inside the 40-yard line, roughly 41-yard line for the Crush. 14-0.
Doubles look. Johnson drops after changing the play at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Looks right. Throws it out quick. He's got a man. It's number 85. He's got some room. That's number 85. That is Travis Fuller on the catch.
Now think about the obstacles that the Crush have overcome here. They not only at the beginning of the 3rd quarter was able to overcome a fumble on the 1-yard line, but now actually have the ball on the 30 going in, or the 35 going in.
Are we witnessing Big Mo swing?
Well, if the momentum's going to swing, it better swing quickly.
Doubles. Travis in the gun. There's a snap. He looks left. Looks right. He lets it fly. He's got a man. And it's going to sail out of bounds.
Uncatchable is what the referees will state at this point.
Uncatchable unless you're about 9 feet tall with an incredible vert.
You did say the Giants are partaking in this environment.
They actually have a football team in New York.
Yes, they do.
A lot of people don't know that.
Well, they have a baseball team in the West.
Why would you call your baseball team the Giants? I don't understand.
2nd down, or 3rd down and about 3 for the Crush.
All right. Doubles. And the Venom starts way early. And they were way late starting that flag. And we're getting the eat sign. Again, I hate that sign.
Do your players tend to use that at all?
No, because I sit them down if they do.
Do you?
I do. It pisses me off royally. I cannot stand that let me eat thing. I'm like, you know what? You did your job. Shut up.
Well, I have a hard time with the let me eat. I'm thinking KFC is a better sponsor.
What time does KFC close?
Well, we will find that out shortly as the game heads to the fourth quarter.
I'm not opposed to more cheeseburgers. I won't lie to you.
I'm not lying to you either. It's 9:53. Anything's plausible at this point.
I really thought having food at the game would kind of quell this.
It almost manifested to make it a little bit more. But I am glad that we have at least 3 cheeseburgers apart inside our bellies.
If you're going to drink like a boss, you have to eat like a boss. There's no question.
All right.
All right, doubles.
We're going to say a first down and 10 for the Crush.
They were a little late moving the sticks, right?
Yeah, they were.
Quarterback in the gun.
Right inside the 30-yard line, actually at the 30-yard line.
Back offset to his right-hand side. There's a snap. Johnson looks right. He's got a quick throw out to the quick screen. He's coming around. It looked like it was supposed to be a tunnel screen, but there's nobody out there blocking. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Let's see, about a 4 to 5 yard gain, maybe 4-yard gain here for the Crush. They're definitely going to make a game of it here the fourth quarter here if they're able to push it in here in the end of the third or in the third quarter right now. But if they're able to push it in here in the third quarter, we're going to say that there's a game possibility here about to occur.
Yeah, if you score right here, it's a ball game.
And to know that the Venom had their chances to really put this game out of reach.
That's going to be doubles look. Travis in the gun. Back offset to his right-hand side. Looks left. He sets up. He throws. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. A touchdown.
Georgia Crush, give him 6.
That's going to be number 2. And I don't have his name. Sorry, number 2. Great catch. He was not on the roster. Let me dig through my materials. There's about a gazillion players.
Going for a 2-point conversion here.
Sorry, the only thing I have is Timothy Johnson. Sorry, number 2. Great catch. All right, doubles look for the Crush. Back offset to the right-hand side. Johnson in the gun. There's a snap. He rolls right. He's looking. He's got a man. He's wide open. Touchdown.
Give him 2.
Touchdown. Sorry. Extra point good.
It really definitely changed the whole environment, as you can see right now. You see a nice little quick touchdown of a wide open opponent here for the Crush.
You know, it's so funny that turnover is going to halt the Venom.
I mean, the idea that they had the opportunity to really
go up by three possessions. To have a 3-possession lead, that's just.
It's rough to look at him from that. As you can see in the slow motion factor.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, at this point, I've probably broken a clipboard. Any hat I had has been thrown. I've probably thrown a headset at this point. Somebody's probably caught it. I have a guy that his only job is to catch my headset.
The touchdown was wide open and uncontested. So in that situation, you actually have to look at it as a point of, okay, can we fix this? It's 14-8. Another touchdown ties the ball game up. And that kind of changes the whole complexity of the game. This is a big series for the Venom here.
Yeah, you got to put up points. Okay, that's 12. That's 12. That's 12. Nice pickup. Short kick. We're going to get something. We got away with one right there. We had 12 guys on the field. We had 12 guys on the field. One guy ran off at the last minute.
Oh, the second time that happened with the Crush, too. They're going to get the ball right around the 35-yard line, almost towards the end of the third quarter. We appreciate you joining in with us tonight here where the Georgia Crush is taking on the Atlanta Venom. The Atlanta Venom up by 6 points here in the third quarter. had an average viewership. So it's wonderful to know that y'all have stayed with us and haven't went away.
Venom motions the quads right. Rice waits on the snap.
Oh, wow.
Oh, drop it.
Okay. Is that behind the ball?
That was a backwards pass, though.
That was so a backwards pass.
That was a backwards pass. That's a live ball. That's a gift right there from the Wyatt. Don't expect anything for Christmas, fellas. Yes, indeed. Come on, offense. How about sounds of the game, Bo?
Come on, I lead. Oh, I swear I believe.
Is that what he says?
I don't think so.
I've never heard the.
I used to think it was.
Because I always hear, "Come on, Eileen."
Well, to me, I thought it would be for Papa Don't Preach, Copper Tone Freak. And so I
You know, I had a friend that used to think Bad Moon Horizon is there's a bathroom on the right.
Of course, there's always got to be a bathroom on the right. Second down and about 10 for the Venom.
Doubles. Rice in the gun. Back off to his right-hand side. There's a snap. He drops. Looks right. He rolls right.
Deep.
He throws. He's got a man. Oh, it's my man Shabazz. Come on, Shabazz.
Come on, number 11. You got to catch that ball, buddy.
You got to come down with that one, big dog.
Malcolm with the miss on the catch.
Is that Shabazz, or am I blaming that on the wrong guy?
No, you're blaming on the right guy. If that's number 11. No, that's 14.
Oh, that's 14. Okay. Sorry, Shabazz. That's going to be Dennis Trotter on the drop right there.
Don't play a hate, participate.
Where is Shabazz? Can you see him on the sideline?
Let me see. I'm scanning. No, I do not.
Hey, give me a number on that quarterback. I've been saying that's Rice, but I see Rice on the sideline.
And it's definitely not Rice.
Can somebody give me a number?
Yeah, I'll work on it, man.
Trips right, single receiver to the left. Quarterback in the gun, back off to his right-hand side. There's a snap. He drops, he rolls left, he throws left. He's got a man.
Good deep ball. It's number 7. 7's at quarterback.
Throw by number 7, Anthony Small. No small throw there. Who's my man sitting right here on his helmet? That's a frustrated guy right there.
To sit on your helmet, I would concur with you on that. Looks like he's more of a defensive player. I myself would not want to sit on any helmet. It looks like number 13 or number 3.
I don't think he has on football pants. It looks like he has on leggings.
I will agree with you on that.
Okay, never mind. He does indeed have on football pants, but has one leg sleeve. I don't know what that is.
23.
Okay.
4th down.
That's
10 yards.
Ricky Shoemake, who is fashion forward. Again, looking for a volunteer for the punt team.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. 4th down and 10 for the Venom. This could be a change in Mo, but we're unsure based on what might happen.
Let's punt it out of here. Let's get a good one. There's a snap. We got the ball. Get it away. Nice. Indeed, hell no. That was a block in the back, the fans say. That was a perfect time for sounds of the game, Bo.
We did have it. We could hear that.
Somebody's really upset about that.
Well, I tell you one thing. If there's ever an opportunity for the Georgia Crush to play into this game right now and take control of this game, we're right now in watching what could be a nice little comeback for the Crush. The Venom have to be able to step up defensively and to shut this down at this point.
I do appreciate a heckling fan.
Oh, I'm all about a good heckle.
He says, you want to call everything else, call that. I love it.
1st and 10, ball on the 35 for the Crush.
Doubles for the Crush. Quarterback Johnson comes up, changes the play. Drops back off to his right-hand side. There's a snap, quick give on the zone, and he's squirting through the middle.
About a 3-yard gain on the play. Getting close to the end of the third quarter. They're going to call a flag on the play. Looks like holding on the offense.
Yeah. Oh, face mask on the defense instead.
Oh. When he was pulling down, I could not tell. That is not a good thing.
Goodness.
Is it a 5-yarder or a 15er? It's a 15er.
You pulled his face mask and didn't like him. That's going to leave a mark.
Yes, advancing 15 yards on the play. He's going to leave it at 1st down and 10. Ball on the 46 going in for the Crush.
Doubles look. Johnson in the gun. There's a snap. Back started early. They didn't call it. Throws across the middle. He's got a man. It's complete.
Wow.
He's still not down. They blew the whistle, though. They blew the whistle. I think the referee kind of lost his bearings when the guy slid. Blew the whistle. He's not down.
Horrible call on the referee. You got to let them understand this is.
Actually, that's an inadvertent whistle. They should replay the down. I'm sure the Crush doesn't want to do that.
No.
But I'm sure the Venom would totally be on board. Venom's really got to bow their backs right here. Need a goal line stand here.
Looks like we got a referee timeout. Trying to figure out what's going on.
Think they're going to talk about the inadvertent whistle?
They're going to call everybody go to their particular quarters.
Oh. Quarter number 4.
Oh, good call. Good call. We're both looking at each other trying to figure out what's going on. We're 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for those people living in Bolivia. We appreciate you joining in. Right now, it's the start of the fourth quarter.
Did you know that Belize is the native language? The English is the native language of Belize. There we go.
I would not believe it.
I thought about going to Belize before.
I want to pull the leg hair of my cameraman right now.
I dare you.
No, he's doing a great job.
I dare you to give him the old odd or even.
Good time.
Yes.
1st and 10, 14-8. The Crusher driving. The lamppost is in view.
The fans are saying watch the ball. Watch the ball, play to win, they say. Good advice.
I've only played to lose one time in my life.
All righty. Playing to win. Watch the balls. Again, sound advice.
The Atlanta Braves are ahead of the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-3 for those people that are not tuning in to Fox Sports South rather than the Score Sports YouTube Live channel.
All right, Crush with trips right, single receiver to the left. Johnson in the gun, back offset to his right-hand side. I'm sorry, that's Marcus Brooks at quarterback. Oh, high snap, fielded by Brooks. He rolls right. He rifles one to the end zone. Oh, just out of the reach of his receiver.
No, I almost think it was double coverage over there. I mean, you almost had two receivers in the same area. That didn't seem right.
Somebody zigged where they should have zagged on that one.
Yes. Wide open receiver on the corner. Looked like that's where that ball was going to.
If that ball's thrown with a little bit of arc on it, that's 6.
Yes, and we have a tie ball game. In fact, actually not happening. It's 14-6. Venom still lead here at the start of the fourth quarter. Georgia Crush attempting to tie the ball game up here. 2nd down and 10. Ball roughly on the 25-yard line, inside the 25-yard line.
All right, defense, they say. Doubles look for the Crush. Brooks in the gun. Quick give on the zone. Oh, my goodness.
Nothing there.
Dear Lord.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3rd down and long.
Looks like we got a little mixing up going on out here with number 9, my man Chuck. And one of our DBs. Who's the DB on this side? Who's the corner? Is that Shabazz?
I think it is.
Okay, then Shabazz is in the right. Shabazz is always in the right.
Injured player on the play for the Atlanta Venom. It's It's going to leave a 3rd down and long here for the Crush.
Is that English lady out there tending to him? We should learn her name.
Yes, she is. And no, I do not know her name.
Pretty sure she's an orthopedist. She just looks like an orthopedist.
Speaking of orthopedists, I took my father the other day, a.k.a. meteorologist, for a coloscopy. What is that called?
Colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. Sorry, my brain had what we call a thought process. I will say this to you. It was quite entertaining. You cannot leave the colonoscopy until you pass gas, okay? My father is a very modest man, so he's actually cringing if he's listening. He's not, mainly because it is 10:10 and he has to get up fairly early tomorrow, so I know that he's not listening right now. And so he's talking to me as he's breaking wind, so he cannot be heard by the nurses that are all female in the environment. And they inform me that you cannot leave until you pass gas. And then suddenly I hear what we call a cross between a velociraptor and a Jurassic Park Tyrannosaurus Rex voice come out of the back end of him. It scared me to death. But it was quite, he said, "Can I leave now?" And it was loud. It actually rumbled my stomach, and I was a good 5 feet away from him.
That's a hefty release.
Yes, it was. 3rd down and 11. He was trying to prove a point, I guess.
Doubles look. Brooks in the gun. Back offset to his right hand side. Takes a snap. Looks left. Comes across. He's got a man.
Wide
He's
open.
wide open. No! He dropped the ball. Oh,
Hit him in the worst place possible. The
hands. That guy's not going to be able to ride the bus back.
I don't even think he's allowed to walk back. Oh, my goodness gracious. I've been to 2 World's Fairs, and I have seen nothing like that before.
Nice hands, Nancy. Does your husband play?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Dancing with the Stars, he will not be invited to. Goodness
Let's
gracious.
give that guy some credit right there. That's going to be number 5, Jeremy Cray on the spike.
Oh, that's rough.
Doubles look.
Big down here for
Brooks in the gun.
Venom. If I'm the Crush, I'm running the same
There's
play.
a snap. He drops. He looks left. He comes back right. He's got a receiver.
Picks it up.
Thrown and catch. Thrown and caught. And it's going to be a first down.
It's going to be first and about the 6-yard line. Going to be first and goal. 6
Rifle
yards to
shot. Rifle shot. That is rifled over there. What a gun out of Brooks right there. Any chance you got some cheeseburgers hidden somewhere? All right, here we go. First and goal for the Crush. 14-6 Venom. Here we go. Time to bow your backs, fellas. Doubles look. Brooks in the gun. Drops. Looks right. He's
Touchdown, Crush. Tie ball game, 14
Got him on the
up.
slant. Got him on the slant. Looked like the backer right there is telling me it's on me. It's a little late, homie.
Didn't follow the leads.
Dude,
Fourth quarter, all tied
Your
up,
job.
14-14.
dude.
14-14. We were asked by a fan, what was the score? 14-14. We reiterated. Going for 2 points to
Big play right here.
break the tie.
If I'm the Venom, I'm playing everybody inside in order to not give up the slant. I'm going to make him throw the fade. There's a snap. He drops, looks across the middle.
Interception.
Deflected. Oh, man.
Coach, that was almost picked off in the end zone.
Almost picked off and almost caught again. Atta-way, Venom. It's
That's
a tie ball game, folks.
Oh, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
cannot wait for overtime. I cannot wait.
Does it help that I have to go to the bathroom?
I tell you what. Hey, all you got to do is think about cool
Don't-
waterfalls.
No. I have to.
Trickling water.
No trickling of no water.
A babbling brook.
Oh, I do enjoy a good babbling brook.
You know, I like to listen to water at night.
Oh,
My wife hates white noise, and I have to have it.
oh. My wife can snore like no tomorrow. Like if there was tomorrow, there would be no snoring unless she was there. Oh, I have to have an air conditioning unit running right next to my ear.
My son asks me, he'll ask while I'm asleep, he'll say, Daddy, quit growling at me. He thinks I'm growling.
That's called apnea, son.
But I am snoring like a chainsaw.
Yes, you are.
There's a snap. There's a snap. There's the kick.
Is it going to be out of bounds? No. Picked up. Good move. All the way
Nice play. Nice run.
about to the 39
Little
yard line.
extracurriculars going on right there on the Venom sideline.
You can definitely see the energy level building.
Yes,
on
sir.
both teams.
Yes, sir. A little mixing it up, guys, coming off the sideline. Yes, yes.
Look at you feeding the energy. 39.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
Come on, leave them alone. They're the Crush, man. They're an orange team for a reason.
You going to take that? I wouldn't take that.
Your last high school football game was an all-out brawl there, big man.
Yes, indeed it was.
Yes, it was. Look, good reality check for yourself.
Yes. I spent my entire time looking for Mike Ridgway so I could beat him up.
Yeah. The only thing I was doing was checking my 9 and 6. Man, I was looking left and right as quickly as possible.
Myself and Gerard Boykin were looking for Mike Ridgway, a guy we played basketball with, and we were going to beat the teetotal crap out of him. Not because we didn't like him, but because we thought it was funny.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Venom.
Nothing says friendship like kicking a guy on the ground.
Heck yeah. It's all fun and games until you get blindsided. Like a cat with a bunch of rocking chairs, man. My head is on a swivel.
That was a fun night.
Yes, it was.
I remember Eddie Molinax crying in the locker room.
Yep. Last game.
So sweet. All right, here we go.
1st and 10, ball right outside the 40-yard line.
Doubles look, quick pitch out to the right-hand side. He cuts it back left.
Ooh,
He's got
gets
some
some
room. He's
yardage.
got the edge.
Oh,
There's a
holding.
flag. It's going to be holding.
Gonna
It's
go
almost
back
always
10.
holding.
Yeah, going back 10.
That was number 41, Gary Howell on the carry. Unfortunately, it's going to be for naught. The Venom coaches are flabbergasted. Also an underused word. Flabbergasted. Funny word.
Unless you're part of the flubber world.
What?
Well, it's hard to call a holding, but when they cut back like that, you know that there's going to.
Anytime there's a change of direction, there's
Yes.
almost always a holding.
Oh, I agree.
Because the offensive linemen are going one way, and then all of a sudden the guy goes the other way, and we're just not ready for that. We don't move our feet that well.
No. Where did he go? Where did who go?
What's another funny word, Bo? Can you think of funny words? Flabbergasted. Go to the world of Mr. Carden with the Dumaflotchent.
Yes. I'm just asking for a bathroom break at this point.
Or that dilly. He would tell me to bring him that dilly on a regular basis, and I was like, Mr. Carden, what the hell is a dilly? And he'd say, you know, the Dumaflotchent.
1st down and 17 for the Venom.
All right, doubles look for the Venom. Quarterback in the gun. Back offset to his right-hand side.
Oh, offside.
Come on. Yeah. If the ref didn't get it, he's got plenty of help up here in the stands.
Yep, we're going to get that 5 yards added.
That's right, ref. Way to go. What's it going to hurt? Hey, make sure the coast is cleared.
Everything's
All
good.
is forgiven. Worst things have happened, right?
Right. More things will happen.
Huge possession right here for the Venom. 14-14 game. Really need to convert right here.
Getting close to the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
Doubles look for the Venom. Small in the gun. Back offset to his left-hand side. And the Crush gets caught cheating again. Yes, indeed. Go ahead on. Take him on down the field, ref, he says.
Another 5-yard penalty.
We need to get that guy a headset.
We could always bring in a local announcer.
Not just an announcer. I just want to mic up somebody who hates the referees. I think that would be awesome.
Just for that slight moment of them saying something that we're like, whoa, didn't expect that to come in. He said something about his mom.
Yes. He's casting dispersions on the man's mother.
You can't do that. You might get snake bitten. It seems like it's been first down and 15 forever for the Venom.
All right, here we go. Doubles look. I guess that was going to be a false start on the Venom. Just trading yardage. There's a snap. Small drops.
Oh, a little
Throws
cross
a slant
pattern.
to number 1. Nice completion.
About a 3-yard gain on the play.
That's going to be Devontae Miller on the catch.
Second down and about 12.
It's positive yardage. I'm on board. Number 13, come on, he says.
They have called their friends and neighbor, and our viewership has increased a great deal. People are realizing it's coming close to the end of the fourth quarter. Let's get on and see what's happening with the Venom and the Crush.
Doubles again. Small in the gun.
Second down and about 13. Give or take 12.
Give or take 12. There's the snap.
Oh, come on. The ground.
Come on.
You got to do better than that.
Ball security, man.
Oh, goodness gracious. They are handing this game to the Crush. We are not looking for the Venom to start 2-0 or 0-2. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 309.
Jenny. You know, I actually got that phone number from a Hooters waitress one time.
Did you call it?
I got home because I was like, because I was talking to her and I thought we had a real rapport going. I really thought it was legit. And I was like, hey, let me get your number. I'll call you sometime. And like I thought I was like total on the up and up, not sleazy, like on the up and up, like nice guy.
I can relate.
And I get 867-5309, and I was like, I didn't look at it till I got home, and I was because I thought I'm golden here.
Yeah.
Dropped a lot of money in that tip too.
Yes, you did. First mistake you ate at Hooters.
Doubles.
Third down and long.
Small in the gun. There's the snap. Looks right, rolls right. Able to get rid of it. Hey, great awareness to even get rid of the football right there.
Didn't take a sack on the play. Going to leave a fourth down and long. They're going to be punting with limited time here left here in the fourth quarter. Could we see our first overtime of the season?
I'm going to say 6 minutes left.
You're going to say 6 minutes. I'm going to say less than 6 minutes.
We don't know.
I'm going to say 5:59. Little Price is Right.
Can we send a
action.
runner to the field to find out how much time is left?
If I had any energy, I would pat our filmer on the buttocks and tell him to go get to work. Are you hearing any echoes of how much time's left? Our commentator, Coach Collins, has taken his headphones off to see if he could hear anything. Of course, he cannot see anything because he is what we call blind as a bat.
Yes, thank the Lord. The Lord gifted me with sonar because otherwise I would not be able to walk around.
We would be calling you HK for short. Going deep for the punt, the Venom.
There's a snap. He's able to get it off. It's
Yes,
a
he
low
did.
punt.
It's
a
all
low
right.
drive. Oh, it takes a backwards bounce. It takes a crush bounce.
Oh,
They filled
he takes it.
Oh, my Lord. He picks it up honey badger style.
Goodness gracious, all the way down to roughly maybe the 28-yard line.
This does not bode well for the Venom.
No, it does not. The Venom have been leading the whole game. It took a lead of 14-0, and next thing you know, the last 14 points by.
I tell you what, this is absolutely dreadful.
Well, the worst part is we don't have any scoreboards, so we're kind of walking blind at this point.
It's tied.
He's answering to individuals in the stands as he yells out, "It's tied." The Southern dialect in one Coach Collins came out very sharp. 1st and 10 for the Crush. Ball right inside the 28-yard line.
It's 14-14.
Shotgun. Drops back for a pass. Deep pass, wide open. Incomplete pass. They are definitely having a hard time covering these Crush receivers.
Coach Covington told me they were going to have a hard time.
Second down and roughly 10 yards. Once again, let's give a shout out to our cameraman, Matthew Lee, for bringing the sights of one Atlanta Venom football week 2 here of WDFL Saturday night. Second down and 10, shotgun formation.
Doubles for the Crush. Brooks in the gun. Looks right, pumps right, comes back left, throws. Knocked down as he throws, ball's deflected.
You've had 2 plays here in the sense of a punt inside the 50, and we've gotten no yardage here for the Crush.
If there was ever a time the Venom need to make a stand, it's now.
It is. With the score being 14-14, a lot of things left open of what's going to occur. The crowd is getting rowdy, yelling for defense. We seem to have a home field advantage when it comes to the Venom.
All right, here we go. Doubles for the Crush again. Brooks takes a snap. Back off to his right-hand side. He looks left. He throws. He's got a man. He's wide open. And it's a touchdown. And people are talking about whose guy that was.
Nope, they're going to say he's incomplete, out of bounds.
Man, what a save. I cannot see the out-of-bounds line because there's like 12 different lines. We've discussed this already.
Yes,
For those of you that missed this earlier, there's like 15 lines, and I have no idea which one is out of bounds.
Well, we'll go with the referee's decision that the receivers has stepped
Shabazz
out.
is coming in on defense, and he's coming back off. For the love of Pete, put Shabazz in.
Once again, if Pete could please come up to the announcer's booth, we'd greatly appreciate it. Looking for Pete. This is a 4th down play here, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, look at the sticks, fellas. All right, doubles. Brooks in the gun. There's a snap. Flags down. Going to be offsides on the defense. Deflected. Doesn't matter. It's a free pass.
It's going to be a 4th down and 5 here for the Venom, or for the Crush.
I'm guessing slant right here.
Well, at this point, you really are hoping that they can be successful to keep the drive alive. If you're the Crush, the Venom need a stance to be able to switch the momentum. We're talking 14 points unanswered by the Crush over the Venom.
I actually watched someone a minute ago as they were stomping the defense doing the nay-nay. It was rather entertaining. I won't lie. I like to whip. I like to nay-nay. All right. Trips left. Single receiver off to the right for the Crush. Brooks takes a snap. Back stays in the block. And there's pressure. And he throws the ball on the ground. He's lit up. And he's rolling on the ground. He's writhing in pain.
Turnover on downs here for the Venom. Venom take over on downs.
He's contemplating football altogether right now. He got rocked.
Inside about the 24-yard line for the Venom, taking over against the Crush. Here,
If you were to say the quarterback was something, what would you say?
snake bitten.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Snake bitten. The Fang Gang in full effect to change the direction of the play.
Oh, my goodness, I've been sitting down too long.
Let's not talk about the word sit.
I bet that is an issue for you.
Yeah, the buttocks is hurting of one Bo McMichael. 1st and 10. Coach, if you're able to give us a time left in the game, we greatly appreciate it.
4:23. How's that
Higher
sound?
or lower?
Stove. 4:23 is the over-under.
Right. You know, I'm more of a fan of doing the over and under on a game than I am a spread of the game.
Over-under is always fun.
It is. Because you can root for the game, not necessarily the team.
When it's not your team, that's awesome.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Venom, right inside the 28-yard line, give or take.
Venom really need to put something together. Under center in the I backfield. Double tights. There's a snap. Deep handoff.
Nothing.
And oh, my word. You got to know they're bringing it, fellas.
So collegiate rules or NFL rules when it comes to overtime there, Coach?
Because NFL rules are sudden death, correct?
It's sudden death if it's a touchdown. Field goals, if the first team scores a field goal, then a touchdown by the other team or a field goal themselves can tie it back up.
But
And
sudden death touchdown wins.
Yes, a touchdown wins, yes. But it's a full game, 15-minute quarter.
You know, I'm thinking they're playing NFL rules.
I would agree with you on that since we have 15-minute quarters.
I tell you, the one thing that the Venom can't do is go backwards.
Well, being intercollegiate play between the GFFL or the GDFL and the WDFL, you wonder if they are going to play overtime.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, that's kind of what's the question, or if it's going to end with a tie.
Under center. I backfield. Double tights for the Venom.
Flag on the play. It's like too much time.
Delay a game on
Delay
small.
a game on the Venom. Not a good penalty right now for the Venom.
Oh, my goodness. 2nd and about 25. Sweet Jesus.
I do enjoy a good sweet Pete or a sweet Mary. Sweet Jesus makes me nervous.
True. My wife would be really upset the fact that I said Jesus.
If she's tuning in with you, that means she's missing you, and that's a sweet thing all by itself.
I guarantee
It's
she's
a
asleep.
long 3rd down.
Under center, out backfield, double tights for the Venom. Crush everybody up front. Oh, good gravy. Run
It's
out
going to
of
be a safety.
Holloway trying to get out of bounds.
He's not going to be able
He's
to.
not able to. Oh, he drops the ball. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Venom.
Good.
Or
Lord.
oh, no, they're going to call safety or touchdown. Touchdown.
They called
Crush.
touchdown crush.
And the game just switched. We go from leading the game 14-0 to taking the lead. So they're going to call a safety now, 2 points.
2 points, 1,000,000 points. The way the offenses have been going this evening, I don't think it would matter.
Well, it's definitely been a defensive game at 14-16 at this point.
I tell you what, at this moment, there's not but one group to thank. And that's Boss Mall Liquor.
Yes, when you think how's the best way to represent a football game, you think I need to be like a
Boss.
especially grape-flavored Boss. At $1.88 at your local Ingles.
It's a no-brainer.
So, 16-14, the Crush over the Venom. They have taken the lead here at the tail end of the 4th quarter. And the Venom have to punt it away to the Crush.
There's very little time left.
I wouldn't say much of nothing at this point.
I haven't seen the 2-minute warning yet. But in order to put together a decent drive without using your timeouts, you need 3.5 minutes.
Always enjoy looking at the YouTube. We actually have a thumbs down on our video. I don't know if they're talking about the event itself or our commentary.
Well, I've always thought that YouTube could suck it. But
If they're giving a thumbs down on our commentary, Ed Score Sports 58 always enjoys a good feedback portion of the game. We've seen 2 safeties tonight, and they're all really based on a defensive performance the whole entire game, except, to me, we had 2 offensive drives, one by the Crush and one by the Venom. But everything else has really been defensive based.
again, looking for volunteers for the kickoff team. And there's the punt, mostly straight up.
Called a
Signal
fair
for a
catch.
fair catch.
Can't move.
He cannot advance that ball. That's a penalty. There you go. You cannot
5
advance
yards
a fair
back.
catch. You cannot call fair catch and then advance the football.
No. It's against the rules there. Georgia Crush.
Yep, you cheated and got caught. Why would we get a thumbs down?
I would believe that they weren't happy with the performance of our commentary. And I feel
If
like
you gave us a thumbs down, I would love to hear your comments.
we were hillbillies last year. They were like, these guys don't know what they're talking about. And unfortunately, we actually really do know what we're talking about. We, however, enjoy shooting the proverbial enjoyment as much as we can. That's going to be 5 yards the other direction. Crush still has the ball here. We're in the fourth quarter. It's 16-14. Neither team really partakes in the kicking event, so we're not looking at a field goal to tie the game. It's really going to be up to the Venom to get a turnover here to hope for an opportunity to score.
The Venom could really use a bad snap right here. Trips right, single receiver to the left. It looks like Johnson in the gun again. Back offset to his right-hand side, or left-hand side. Going to be the zone. Oh, my Lord. He is absolutely annihilated at about the line of scrimmage. I mean, there was guys hitting him from all directions. That was just brutal. At that point, I'm like trying to give the ball to somebody else. Sorry if that was too hillbilly for you.
Did you enjoy Despicable 3?
Do what?
Did you enjoy Despicable Me 3?
It was actually pretty good.
Well, good. Good. I've watched a little bit of it.
Did not like the new cars.
You've expressed that. Cars 3 was definitely a disappointment.
All right, slot right with that sniffer backer to the left. Oh, quarterback keeper to the left-hand side. He's going to plug it up in the middle. Good for what looks to be about 5 yards.
It's going to be roughly about a third down and a long 5 or a short 6. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We have 2 minutes left to go in the game at 10:38 Eastern Standard Time for those people living in Hawaii. We appreciate you joining in with us
Or
tonight.
Alaska.
Well, we had some good viewership this past week. At week 1, I always like to see how many views we get between week 1 and week 2 of our games. We had roughly about 800 views, which is always nice. We're averaging on a consistent base of about 60 viewers tonight that are sitting in and watching the game. Certain people playing back the game, which is always a plus to look at.
Any comments?
I can't pull that up based on where I'm at, so I don't know necessarily if they have the comments. One of these days I'll add Score Sports 58. I was able to do 4 instant replays tonight, so that's always a plus. We've got to figure out the logistics of getting the game or getting the instant replay quicker. It was fun to figure out that, yes, it works. and that we can use it. Just got to figure out how to get it across better. If I can bring more people in here, we can actually have a ground camera, which would be a lot of fun. We'll look for that next week. Here we go, 2-minute warning. 3rd down and about 5. This could be the ball game if they're able to get a first down here.
Back. Give on the zone. He's got some room.
Do we go for it here, Coach? Do we go for it?
Oh, no, I punt it.
You punt? No, you go for it, Coach.
This late in the game, I'm going to punt.
Don't punt.
Even me, I'm going to punt. This ain't Madden.
Come on, man. It is 4th down and 3 in the game. They called a timeout, meaning the Atlanta Venom did. The Atlanta Venom will be home next week against the Georgia Cardinals. We'll be live back at Lenore Park or Lenore Church Park. Come out and join us if you're here and around the area. It's over in Snellville, Georgia. It's not too far. As long as you live in the state of Georgia, it's not too bad. The game time will be 7:30. If not, tune in with us. Hopefully we'll be able to bring it to you live. Unsure, we're 2 for 2 here in the...
Doctor, that's cold.
I know you were pouring out your cooler of beverages, and it hit your piggies. And there was no Kermit there to warm it up.
And I'm really hoping that I don't have a bow incident on the way down the steps.
Let's not bring that back up. My buttocks is killing me as we speak.
It looks really painful.
Does it really? When the look on your face.
It looks like it hurts really bad, man.
When I dropped trowel to let you know what kind of pain I was in tonight. You were like, whoa.
I'd be super pissed.
I'm an idiot. Here we go. 4th down and 3.
All right, slot left. Snapper back to the left. Single receiver to the right. Back offset to the right of Johnson in the back.
No! Oh, I thought he was going to get called for offsides. He did.
He got back.
This is ball game.
That's Brooks at quarterback. He comes up, changes the play at the line of scrimmage.
Are they trying to draw him? They are. They're going to punt it. Good smart move. Good smart move. That's good. That's good for the Crush.
Well, I had a guy one time tell me, I walked down to my offense coordinator and I said, hey, what you got right here? He said, Coach, I'm going to try and draw him off. I said, okay, great. Hey, great call. Great call. And I walk back down, and they go, down, set, go, go. And we run the trap. And I go down and I said, hey, I thought you were going to try and draw him off. And he said, well, we went on 2. And I was like, are you kidding? He was like, well, what did you think I was going to do? He said, call go until they jumped off sides. If not, call a timeout. And, of course, my defensive coordinator is walking down the sideline going, what are y'all doing? What are you doing?
That's great. I tell you, nothing worse than, because everybody wants to be that sidearm quarterback. Hey, man, we can make this. I love talking to a coach. We're like, hey, you got 4 yards to go. We can make this. 15, there's a play. We can do this.
That 53 looks just like 11.
You're tired. It's a long day. It's 10:42. We're not going to get home till after midnight.
How am I supposed to read that?
You got to work through all that.
So what's it going to be this evening? Cheeseburgers?
I think we're going to have something in paradise.
Yes. Henderson out to punt. Pivotal moment for the Crush. A block right here could cost them the game.
Snap over the head could cost the game. It's only 16-14. Big play.
There's a snap. Great snap. Good hole. Hey, he's got it out.
Yes, he did.
It takes a backwards bounce. Get away from the football, Venom.
All right, so we're under 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter.
Venom with decent field position, though.
It is. This last series right inside the 40-yard line, roughly about the 36, maybe the 35 or 34-yard line for the Venom. Next week, we'll be taking on the Georgia Cardinals. Please come out to Lenore Church Park. Enjoy us. Sit back and relax where we get our first official home game. We were over here in Sugar Hill tonight, which seems 3,000 miles away for those local people. For those people or not, we haven't had a lot of fans out tonight, so we're hoping to expect more fans next week to the Lenore Church Park. If not, we'll bring it to you live here on YouTube. Score Sports, Bowman Michael and Adam Collins. A little Venom football for you. Week 3 coming to you. Wrapping up here week 2 against the Georgia Crush. Down 16-14.
Empty backfield, Small, the quarterback. Trips left, doubles to the right. He drops. He looks right, left, across the middle. Oh, he's got a man. It's number 1.
Enough for a first down, all the way down to about the 46-yard line. They're on the move.
They're saying run the clock, run the clock. They got to get on the ball. The Crush is playing off. I think that might be a mistake right now.
Going to call a timeout. Looks like a timeout for the Crush.
Really lucked out because that ball got bowled back to the quarterback.
I think they were, it's hard to tell who was looking at what in that situation.
Yeah, don't understand that one.
Our viewer increase. The word has gotten out. Oh, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for days.
Everybody turn your phones on, pulling towards the field.
Oh, I get to use the stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you. The lights have went out here in Georgia, and I'm not the devil, nor do I have, who was the gentleman that used to say that? The devil went down in Georgia.
That's Charlie Daniels.
Based on what I'm seeing, that's game time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right here. But everybody did immediately evacuate the field as if there – is there a monster on the field?
Well, there could be monsters. Coach Collins, if you wouldn't mind going down and checking out the situation, telling me what's going on.
Oh, I'm good, man.
All right. I'll venture down. I'll let you ramble for a little bit.
I'm not going to walk down in this dark in a crowd of people. I hear people screaming, chill out. That's not a good sign.
No.
I'm waiting for fisticuffs to ensue.
I do see jerseys being taken off. We might actually have a ball game here.
I wonder if we had a certain amount of time to play this ball game in.
And that the lights cut off. I'm agreeing with you on that. This makes this whole breakdown situation much more entertaining. I'm Bowman Michael. This is Adam Collins. Score Sports. We are wrapping up here. We'll be right back. That is a lie. We'll be back here next week with your score. Looks like it's going to be a final. The Venom take a second loss of the year to the Crush, 16-14. It looked like we hit a 10:45 time limit, and that was it, whether we like it or not. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Kind of a anticlimactic ending. Coach Collins, any thoughts?
I'm just scared and confused right now.
All right. And that's what he brings to the table. We don't call him the best sidekick this side of the Mississippi. I'm Bo. This is Venom Football, Score Sports Style. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. It's been real and it's been fun. And, yes, it's been real fun. Thank you so much. Good night.